6.
All right. Boris, I've added you to mercenaries.
And a 3.
Yep.
So I'm going to re-roll the 3.
All right. Now you'll roll a set of stats, and I'll roll a set of stats.
6.
And where are you rolling, by the way?
Wait,
Oh, I'm rolling in person. I have a d6 on my pad.
were we supposed to re-roll threes?
I'll go do it on a rolling site if you want me to.
I prefer to either do it
We
on
have
roll
dice
20
spots in the
or
Discord.
or
Yeah, I
on
got
dice
roll
spot.
20. Okay. Dice bot?
Mm-hmm.
Were we supposed to re-roll up to threes for ability scores?
What?
No.
You either roll 46, re-roll the lowest, take the 3 highest.
Oh, re-roll the lowest.
Isn't
okay.
that just 5d6, take the 3 highest?
Yes. You can do it either way.
Okay.
I just
how
had
do
Cerberus
do
roll
bot
for
again?
me.
Oh, dice ready. I was in bot. Okay.
Oh, good.
So is it slash roll or exclamation?
Exclamation point.
Okay. Roll.
So that's for me.
You still got the double plus
There's-
somewhere.
I don't have any. Let's see, I've got a 1d20 CS over at Weapon 1 Critman, plus at Bab, plus at Weapons 1 stat ability, plus at size,
Camouflage.
plus at Weapon 1 enhance, weapon enhance, plus question mark blank, 1
Okay.
equals yes.
So there we go. So we
Uh,
got 15, 18, 17, 14, 12.
Times
Now
2.
we're at 9. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. I'm stupid. That's percentages. So I take one of those, right?
There's
Or
just
do
a
I
whole
take
other
all
macro
6?
in there.
My rolls.
Alright. Let's cut this.
You modifying my macro?
Yeah.
Yeah! I'll be right back.
It's weird that the macros, when I never touched them at all, don't work.
1d6. Is that it? That's 1.
There's the damage.
Yeah. I feel like it's supposed to do more damage though. Alright.
Still only hitting AC 0.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Oh,
That goes
hang on.
great.
There was actually a way you can write it out, the command for it to re-roll anything the lowest. Because I figured it out when I was
Weapon
working on
damage.
doing some stuff with my game.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah, double pluses by the 5. And
Yep,
weapon
I found it.
movements. Yeah.
There you go.
Anyway.
So in your weapon enhancement, you put +5.
Gotcha. I see what you're talking about, yeah. Okay.
There you
The
go.
damage still isn't counting
that.
for his strength, though, I don't think.
Well, it's a bow.
Oh, sorry, his dex.
Well, it's dex to hit, which he has
Oh
assigned.
wait, Blade's not even in here. God damn it.
Yeah, it should be getting the +1 strength modifier for being a composite.
So what you can do is on weapon focus and weapon specialization. Any effects that just bump up your to hit and nothing else, you put in weapon focus. Anything that just bumps up your damage, you put in weapon specialization. So if you're getting +1 from your strength, you'll still put none in the damage ability, and then put however much your strength modifier goes in to weapon specialization.
So it would be a +1 at symbol.
So you just put 1 in weapon specialization.
Oh, okay. I see which. Okay.
Yeah. I would recommend a weapon called the Bow of the Winter Moon. It's a bow that lets you use your full strength modifier. But never mind, you only have 12 strength.
Yeah. I hear some of these other guys' stat blocks. I'm like, I'm just over here sounding pretty normal looking.
Alright, so in your stats, you got 15, 18, 7. That's not a bad run. So you want your run, or you want the rolls I made?
He's probably gonna want his.
Probably because you got the 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna take mine and I'm gonna re-roll that 9 at the bottom. Service, can you roll for me? I'm busy with ice cream.
I think it's max rolls. We're doing 5d6 because that is the reroll technically.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the 9 is just a 9.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Pick
then.
your favorite dump, or
I'll-
your
yeah.
least favorite dump stat.
Yep.
Skewer, I put an extra token
Wait.
for you.
You did a what?
There's an extra token for you in the folder.
Oh,
which
okay.
I don't think I
Original.
made available to you or not. Skewer.
No, I
Oh.
just was brain farting on what you were talking about. I forgot about my mount.
It's all good.
Oh yeah, and on dump statting, just
There
as
you
a
go.
heads up, Blade, because you're new to 3.5, intelligence actually matters in this edition.
Yeah, because intelligence governs your
no.
skill points.
Yeah, unlike 5e, you don't always actually want to dump stat intelligence because that actually is very important.
Now, to let you know, you can't lose skill points every round. So if a class says you get 4+ intelligence every level, or 2+ intelligence every level, and you have a -1 intelligence modifier, you'll just get 1 skill point per level.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a minimum of 1.
But hey, if you're a rogue and have a 9 intelligence, you'll still get like 8 skill points.
I would actually say less about rogue, more about factotum.
Yeah,
Because factotums think is like an 8 or a 9 plus intelligence modifier.
yeah, it's
I
ridiculous.
thought Mac
Rogues have an 8+ as well.
Was to get every skill.
What's that?
I think factotum is 6.
I can check.
It might be
I'm on the
6. I'm
SRD.
just, but only thing I remember is that factotums had the highest in terms of how many skill points per level.
Rogues are also 8 per thing.
Scouts are 8 as well.
I'm assuming 8's the highest the class goes.
Yes.
Well, he's a pirate, so he doesn't need to be incredibly intelligent. And he doesn't need to be stealthy either.
If you're running fighter, you just want to roll dice and hit stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I want to do a swashbuckling rogue because I just found out about
and then you need skill points.
Yeah,
it.
you're gonna want to
Also,
feel the intimidate.
instead of being a swashbuckling rogue, swashbuckler is its own class. So
Is it?
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
3.5
Complete
has its
warrior.
own crappy swashbuckler.
If you go to the SRD that I showed you and you go to the classes, you'll find it in there. Now that's not very helpful information because it's like, oh yeah, there's like 50 things in here. So that's why I'm doing my best to find it for you. I don't remember what book this
Yeah,
is.
if you take any subclass from 5e, it's either an actual class in 3.5 or it's a prestige class in 3.5.
Yeah, pretty much. In 5e, they kind of just
It
like,
might have a
oh yeah,
slightly
this
different
would be cool
name.
as a subclass. Basically.
Like Psychic Warrior is a subclass for fighter in 5e, but it's a full class in 3.5. It's in the banned psionic stuff right now, but the other campaign I'm in is I'm running a psionic Psychic Warrior Dwarf.
Oh man, only 4 skill points per level for Swashbuckler. Oof.
I got swashbuckler.
About a D10 hit die. Not bad.
Mm-hmm. Better than a sorcerer who gets a D4 hit dice.
Yeah. I think that's an upgrade from Rogue, ain't it?
But not
Rogue's
quite
like
as good as a
1d8.
zombie who get D12 hit dice.
Oh my god, that's
Damn.
a D4 upgrade from a regular Rogue. Oh my, okay. So he's gonna be a lot tankier than your regular Rogue. Okay.
I mean, in all fairness, most things are a lot tankier than your regular rogue. That's not much of an accomplishment.
Right. Are you
No.
are you going the you could always go the assassin route.
Mhm.
They get the
Alternatively,
I think I want to
like
stick with my shitty swashbuckler. I think that would be
I
the
say
most
they get
fun.
the ability that if you stare at someone awkward enough, you can stab them and immediately kill them.
Yeah, also
SCP.
The only requirement is you have to make them feel uncomfortable.
Like start a
I just
conversation
gotta-
and just go completely silent. Makes everyone uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm just
See,
looking
2 more
at
rounds
what
of
I
that.
get for swashbuckler. So we're level 15, correct?
Correct.
Mm-hmm. We have I'm pretty sure 3 free LA to spend, but we can only go up to 3 LA.
Yeah.
And for hit die, if you pick a monster like as your race, you can if you pick one that only has 1 or 2 racial hit die, you can swap those out for class levels. More than that though, and you can't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm just
'Cause,
seeing
you know.
what I get all the way up till okay. Okay, so I get everything past here.
Just in case you find a monster you like, but that does have like more than 2 racial hit die, I recommend going class than race than class.
Yeah, get the racial hit dice out of the way as fast as you can.
Yep. Then you can figure out what stuff you got with your class. That's what I did.
See, I already knew what I wanted to do with my classes. I just had to get a good idea of what races to go, because I was building it around the concept of what I
Hey,
was
look at
going
that.
to be doing versus
Double crits.
It's a Keen Kukri, of course it's gonna crit.
Have you ever seen the ultimate crit build?
A long time ago.
It
Crits on
revolves around a
twos.
morning star. And yeah, it crits on I think either a 2 or a 4 or higher.
Oh my god.
No, sorry, it crits on a 6 or higher. But there's a unique ability of one of the classes you take of whenever you threaten a critical, you can make an additional attack at that same base attack bonus.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
isn't
wow.
that like
That's
the
hilarious.
lightning mace thing or whatever?
Yeah. So essentially you just run up to something and hit it until it dies.
That's great.
Yeah.
How can you attack 500 times in a turn? It's not even possible.
If you have enough levels to spare, you can also mix in Blood in the Water. And Blood in the Water is a or a stance from Tome of Battle. It says whenever you confirm a critical.
So I got a question. Would it be possible to use a 5e character sheet with a 3.5, or would it just make
Absolutely not.
God,
what?
no.
okay?
You'd miss out on like 20 different skills or something.
Yeah, because unlike
Okay.
in
So
5e where they have a
Right in
passive
3.5
perception,
cap.
it's actually listen, spot, and search.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Wait, hold on. Would you be using a 5e sheet to write in your 3.5e character, or would you just be making a 5e character?
No, I would just be using a 5e to write in all my stuff.
Ah, no. I mean, the answer is no to both of those questions.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what? I don't think there's a yes to either of those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, right
no.
now I have a 3.5 character sheet up for now.
Okay.
And just
Yeah, you
like
want to use a
how
3.5.
So
and just like how in 5e you have the stealth ability, it's actually move silently and hide in 3.5.
mhm.
Yeah, 5e kind of just takes everything that like the latest last edition had and just like squeezed everything down and then just cut it in half and be like, all right, there you guys go,
Right.
nice and simple.
It's simplified it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
just cut everything in
It's-
half.
I recommend 5e for kids who are too young to understand the complexities of 3.5, or old people who can't learn that many things in that short amount of time.
Or people who don't have
Like
a
I
good
said,
attention span.
5e is for people who can't count above 2.
Yeah, 3.5 is basically just a math game.
Camo, I do gotta say thank you because I actually completely forgot that I put Keen onto my equestrian spear.
Yeah,
Now I've been
3.5
sitting
is
here
a
like-
math puzzle game. If you could do math better than your opponent or your dungeon master, you win.
I will let you guys know that I don't allow complete shenanigans.
So I can't locate city and then nuke everyone in that city and turn them into undead?
I meant in terms of like the feather tokens.
Oh,
What?
so
there
I
was
can
someone-
locate city nuke someone.
There's a someone who tried to make Aarakocra, and he essentially just spent all of his money, 100% of it, on feather token trees,
What?
and he would just fly around the battlefield and try to drop them on people. Like,
Oh my god.
use the command to turn it into a tree at 100 feet in the air.
I don't think that's what druid means.
I don't even know what the hell the feather tokens are that you're talking about.
Feather tokens are really cheapy utility
They're
items.
use magic items.
Yeah, they're very
the equivalent
simple.
in 5e is dropping an instant fortress on someone.
Right.
Well, they have the feather token in 5e as well, and it does the same thing. It basically, but
No,
it's
but that
supposed
one
to
has
grow
to
a
be
tree out of the ground
Buried in the ground, I
instantaneously.
think.
Yeah, don't you usually have to have those things like be touching the ground for it to be able to activate?
Yeah, I think they add that in 5e, so you couldn't,
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah. Just
And,
instant transmission of tree into freaking
There's
space.
your DM really needs to be up on their game because there's a lot of up to interpretation in 3.5,
Yeah.
and if you just take everything as written, your game can break really fast.
If you take everything as written, you still need to do a freaking court battle on what
Yeah.
as written counts as.
Yeah. There's also
And then if you don't scale the monsters appropriately, doing something like a Gestalt campaign, then it gets broken real fast too.
Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta go. I will definitely get this done for the
Alright.
next day.
Well, I mean, this is mercenaries. We're hired for missions. It's not like days.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
get it.
give me
Just as a heads
1
up,
minute.
before we
I'll run upstairs real quick.
just
What?
before you go, Blade, just as a heads up with 3.5, if you ever have to do a battle, just prepare to not hold on to that character for too long. This edition will basically use you as toilet paper.
yeah,
Okay.
if you're making a swashbuckler, you're kind of, you just dug your own grave.
This edition will not pull its punches.
5 isn't that bad.
I want to make a super charismatic swashbuckler that just gets fucking destroyed within the first 5 minutes. He's the,
Oh,
he's
Go
the
play
butt of the
2 AD&D.
party
I
for,
am
like,
telling you right now, my character can shoot cones that deal 20 d8 damage, and he can spam those, and I'm not really even that optimized, so...
But can those combs comb hair?
Just imagine, like you have this fun pirate. It's like, everybody likes this guy, and then he just gets fucking decapitated within the first 5 minutes.
I mean,
Funny.
yeah. Well, you do have D10 hit die, so I mean, it won't be that bad. But I mean, it's still gonna be pretty
And
bad.
with swashbucklers, you also have
probably
riposte,
still one-shot you
so
or two-shot you.
it's not also as likely that you'll die immediately either.
Yeah, they get bonuses to like saving throws and stuff.
Oh, well, with Riposte, with Swashbuckler 3.5, and if their AC is actually hit, they can actually use an attack roll to parry, which will take the place of their AC.
Oh
So
yeah.
if they roll higher than what their AC is and higher than the attack roll, then the attack does not actually hit.
And then do they get an attack because it's a riposte?
They would get an attack if they have an open attack of opportunity.
Nice. That's cool.
So swashbucklers aren't horrible when it comes to being able to front line. They're just not tanky. Like they
Yeah.
can't wear more than light armor, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they have to wear but they're experts in it though. Or
Talk about
Yeah.
proficient with all simple weapons and martial weapons, and with light armor. Some of the swashbuckler class features are noted as relying on light armor and not encumbered. They can wear light armor, but not medium or heavy.
Yeah.
And they have proficiency with all simple and martial weapons, as you would expect.
Yeah, and one of the reasons for that is because of the rapier, because rapiers gives you a bonus for the riposte, if I remember correctly. It was a reason or something.
I don't actually see the riposte on their abilities. Could be a variant.
Probably called something else.
It's going to be underneath of the grip points or whatever you get with
okay, this
Swashbuckler.
has been very helpful. Thank you guys. I gotta go.
All right.
All right, man.
It's nice meeting you, dude.
Yeah.
See you later.
Nice meeting you guys too.
So we're gonna actually play.
Maybe only if you're lucky though.
Yeah, we got to wait for him to come back though.
Well, we
Yeah.
also need Nash.
We also need Nash.
No, I think everyone's here besides Nash.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, well, Cerberus also went AFK because he said he'd be right back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Didn't hear that part.
So you want BRB, not AFK.
Yeah.
That's the same thing.
Yeah, it is. He shouldn't be too long. I think he said he'll be fairly quick with it. But still, though, I think he pinged Nash like 2-3 times.
Yeah.
Maybe Nash is just busy or something.
I gotta
Either that or
leave
he
in
forgot.
a couple hours anyway.
Same. And once it gets like 30 minutes from now, I have like 2 hours, 30 minutes to play at most, because I got a game at 9.
I gotta take the wife to a hospital for a doctor's appointment.
Hope that goes well.
It's just a pregnancy checkup.
Oh, nice.
I mean, to be honest, he really should have made sure that Nash would have answered it first before we even got everybody else together, because if we're not even going to be able to do the mission until Nash is here,
Hmm.
And there's not much point.
yeah.
Lots of really cool like classes I'm seeing in 3.5 that I wish were just in 5e.
That's how I feel about the Knight class, because they don't actually have Knights the same way that they do in 5e that they have in 3.5.
Yeah, I saw the night class and I was like, wait, why isn't this in 5e? This is so cool.
I'm
It's
running
like-
a Knight Warblade,
Oh, nice.
and because of my
So you're the tank.
yes, I'm a tank. Kind of
They're
sort
a
of.
proper tank too. That's the thing.
Yeah, like I can aggro everything in a 100-foot radius of me.
Exactly. Unlike 5e where you're kind of just hoping the enemy hits you.
But on top of that too, because I have Half Dragon as a part of my subtype,
Mhm.
I also had access to Draconic Heritage feats, which gives me access to a Draconic mount called a Dragonelle, which gives me a fly.
Oh, that's cool. So that's how you got
So-
that mount. Okay.
Yes. So because
Nice.
of that, I can actually power dive on top of people to get a bonus to attacks and damage rolls, depending on how far down I go.
Of course. Like Aerokakra, I think, have that ability.
Now
Nice.
there is some feats that will actually increase that damage or give me an additional multiplier on lance strikes while coming down over top of somebody, but I haven't gotten those yet.
Gotcha. You can play as a noble?
I think those are mostly for NPCs though.
Oh, is it? Oh,
I-
okay.
It's an NPC class, so it's underpowered as crap. It,
That's unfortunate.
there's very few actual abilities on it, but you can play it. I've done it.
It's in the Dragon
I was
Lance
playing in
book.
I was playing in a Gestalt, very OP campaign, and I drew up a noble expert combo.
Nice.
There was a Gestalt campaign I ran that I actually thoroughly enjoyed playing because I built. This is where I first built that Knight Gestalt, or not Gestalt, the Knight character. And I think that time I did Knight Crusader instead of doing Knight Warblade. And because of the Crusader side, he actually had a higher AC, and at level 3, if I remember correctly, his AC was a 38.
Hmm.
It was fucking stupid.
Sounds like it.
Like, he didn't do a whole lot of damage, but he could sit there and just be like, "Did you do something? That tickles."
There's so much cool stuff in here. I'm honestly just happy I got into a 3.5 game. Been looking for like a month now, and there's barely been anyone.
Yeah, 3.5.
Only a month.
Well, I've been busy with other campaigns and stuff, and I just got now the time where it's like, oh, that part of the week's open. Awesome, that's literally perfect.
Unfortunately, 3.5 is not nearly as popular since 5e came out because everybody's like,
Yeah.
"I want the simplicity."
Like, I when I played 5e, I was like, all right, cool. How much can I play? I heard this game's really cool with all the stuff you can play, and I see like base 6 races and like just a couple of classes. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And I got into it, and then I got to a point where I played it for a year, but then I saw 3.5 actually existed, and then I was introduced to the SRD, and I was like, where is all of this in 5e? Why is there like 500 races in here and like 80 to 100 classes in 3.5? Where is this?
Yeah.
Where are you hiding it?
So-
There are 52 to 54 base classes in 3.5e and at least 730 prestige classes.
Yeah, now whether or not
Yeah,
they're
actually
homebrew or not is a different story.
Yeah. Good
But
Lord, man.
that was one of the things that I didn't like about 5e is like I get how 5e can be likable because there's a lot of people that would be able to learn from 5e because it's simplified.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it easy to understand. But it doesn't give you that customization or the chance for customizing your character the way that you want to.
Exactly. Yeah.
Not in the same way that 3.5 can.
And one other thing too, I know it's not exactly a popular thing because in more cases than not, it actually ends up screwing you, from what I hear. So you actually have to homebrew it, so it's not as terrible. But in 5e, you can play something like a Minotaur or like a Centaur or whatever, just something like that they have actually official just for the moment, and that's like supposed to be the strong, cool thing, and then you get like useless traits. And you're like, what is this? And you go to 3.5, you play a Dragonkin. Yeah, it costs you a lot of LA and hit points and stuff, but you got like this good strength score. You're big. You're actually allowed to be large. You got this cool flying speed with these really cool claws, and like either you can play a little dragon with its flight and breath, and it's like, what? This is so much better.
In regards to that as well, 3.5 has an actual discretion, like a DM discretion setup for LA as opposed to 5e, because in 3.5, the DM could actually tell you whether or not you can buy out those LAs and replace them with the class levels.
Yeah, and there was multiple rules. Like the one that at least I've just heard like the most just from my time of talking about 3.5 is the one where every third level you can remove an LA up to half of your LA rounded up. So if you had like 2 LA, you could go to 1, 3 LA, you could still go to 1. And then of course if like the thing was 1 LA, you could just remove it entirely at level 3. So
Yeah.
there's multiple different ways you can do it. And it's like, all right, well, the base system might not exactly be good because class levels have been known to be way better than racial hit die. But like, at least there's a way to deal with these things, and like, they're just so much more fun. I remember my first character, an Oni mage. Well, no, an ogre mage, but I flavored it as an Oni, and oh my god, being able to just cast invisibility at will, being able to fly and like at perfect maneuverability, whatever it was, with hover, and like all the really cool buffs and everything, and being able to just cast darkness whenever I feel like it. Oh man, that character was so much fun. I wasn't even that weak either. I only even died because the floor collapsed under me, and like I think it was like 2 or 3 CR 18 or 20 demons could have grossed me. Or could have gra.
Um, one of my favorite templates to use for casters and especially wizards or sorcerers is called
Mhm.
Spell Hoarding Dragon. It's from the Dragon magazine, and the best, and I've really got to specify why. The best part about it is the actual racial abilities that you get.
Mm.
So spell hoarding dragons are they have dragon scales, but they're so minute. They look like mermaid scales that they unless you're up close to them, you can't tell whether or not it's scales or just skin. But where the whole scales come into play is the spell hoarding's dragon's racial ability is when they are hit with a spell that is a spell level 2 below what they're able to cast, they can roll a will save, and if they succeed on the will save DC, they can actually nullify the spell's effects and store it into one of their scales. And then as a free action, they can cast that spell by ripping the scale out and breaking it.
Oof, that sounds painful.
But it's a very amusing ability because this is like, oh, you're gonna hit me with that? Fuck you.
So do the scales regrow?
Yeah,
Ah, okay, cool.
they regrow over time, or you can cast restoration to get them back.
Gotcha. Okay.
But
Hmm.
it's one of those spells or one of those racial templates that works so well with like a wizard class.
Mhm.
Because if you're specifically stuck with two schools and somebody's attacking you with a spell that's outside of that school, like you have access to that school right there.
Hmm. Nice. Yeah, in terms of stuff like that, one thing that I heard was cool, but I haven't really fully checked it out yet, was the War Shaper. Um, I was like,
Oh,
oh, this is literally
Warshaper.
just for lycanthropes that I just apparently missed because there's so much things to look at. I was like, oh, I feel like I missed out a little bit.
Warshapers and War Mages are actually pretty gross.
How good are they for melee builds? Are they even decent at it?
What, Warshapers?
Yeah.
Um, I think early levels they're not too great with melee or close combat. I think it's once you get to the mid to high, they get pretty gnarly.
At level 3, okay, so at level 3 it gives you more reach on all of your natural weapons. That's not too bad. Mm, worship becomes
It's been a while since I've looked at Warshapers, so I can't exactly tell you. But
Oh, that's cool. Morphic healing's not terrible. You just gain fast healing too, and if you spend a full round action and you make a DC concentration check, you can heal for 10 points of damage. It's not too bad. It's a lot better for out of combat, but I mean,
a
still healing.
funniest situation though that I had to deal with in my campaign was the party had this side mission that came up as an after effect of one of their decisions that they had to go and rescue a coastal town or um, rescue may not be the right word. They had to go and bring the residents of a coastal town inwards because of their decisions. But they had to find somebody that knew a path to get there without taking a long amount of time. So they ended up grabbing two of the soldiers at this fortress, and one of the soldiers used to live there as his backstory.
Mm.
They ended up making me write out his character sheet because, and I shit you not, he crit 5 attacks in a row with a battle axe.
That's amazing.
And the best part was the fact that as the basic soldier, they have cleave. So he kept on going. Like he went through the entire front line of monsters that I had set up with on his own.
Just did not give a single damn.
So I ended up having to write out his character, him out as an actual NPC. And so I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to make him a barbarian fighter.
Nice.
Want to talk about shenanigans?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Man, I actually could have taken like one level of Warshaper and actually would have been pretty decent. Because I don't lose anything from being a level 8 totemist.
It said totemist.
Oh wait, no, I do. I lose my chakra binds on my arms, brow, and shoulders. I lose my arm and shoulder binds. That's actually a problem. Okay, I couldn't do that even if I wanted to.
Did you look at Dragon Shaman at all?
No, I was going for natural weapons, and people were telling me to go to totemist for natural weapon builds.
Take a look at Dragon Shaman as well.
All right.
I'm not saying it would be up.
Shaman.
I'm not saying it would be up your alley in particular, but it may be something that will interest you for anything else.
Yeah, maybe. I feel like it's a bit late, but maybe if I make another character, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at the shaman. I thought that class was pretty cool. Just a in general thing.
Because Dragon Shamans gives you access to breath weapon. I
Yeah.
think late levels it gives you natural weapons, and you also get ranged touch attacks. I think if you go through the specific feats for Dragon Shamans.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, there's up to adaptations, natural armor, wings, etc., etc. Okay. Level 19 for wings? Really? Flight speed of 60 foot per minute, 4 can medium road through. Well, that's very mediocre. Cool. Alrighty. I could be wrong, but is Cerberus back? I think I heard something.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey.
All right.
Nash still isn't here.
That's fine. We'll continue without him.
Are we able to? Because the last that we heard from the main group, they didn't want us doing any missions without one of them there.
No, that was specifically Nash.
Okay.
And no one cares about what Nash thinks. He's just a stray cat. with
I mean,
sentience.
Evidently.
you're not far off.
Alright, I'll be right back. I won't take too long.
That was the last we heard from him.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I gather, Nash's character is literally just a stray cat with a sword.
And forearms.
And multiple HIVs and madnesses. No, I'm just kidding on that. I have no idea on those. Doesn't he have like 4 arms or some shit too?
Mm-hmm. Nash indeed has 4 arms.
is Dragon Shaman in?
Player's Handbook 2.
Uh,
It should
I
be
always
just
forget to look in
before
there.
Knights in there.
That's probably the book I look in the least.
What's that?
That's probably the book that I look in the least.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's
Gala, Dragon
typically the
Shaman,
book.
Duskblade, and Knight.
Oh, yeah. Beguiler should be in there as well. Beguiler's a fun one, especially if you're going through for Arcane Trickster as a prestige class,
Hmm.
because it just adds extra shenanigans to your illusion spells.
Wish I had a tablet that was PDF, that was more or less PDF shape. But I don't have the money to go looking for such things.
All right, time to hunt a son of a bitch down.
Now, are we still talking to the noble first, or just going straight for finding the killer?
What was voted on was finding the killer.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, like, I was all for both, but I didn't know what the actual verdict was for it.
Yeah. Personally, we'll be finding the killer. And just so I have a refresher, when we're finding the killer, that's to apprehend him, or is it to slaughter him?
You would get
Yes.
some arguments from my character about killing. And that's got less to do about whether or not it's warranted. It's more to do with the whole upholding the law kind of thing.
Upholding the law.
Well, then I guess it was to grab the guy and bring him back. Oh wait, no, it was to get the money. No, that's from. Sorry, my brain's a
Nash
little
wants
black.
the money from the noble,
Yeah.
and I think it was either me or um, I think the alchemist that has suggested about getting the money from the killer.
Hmm. Okay. Uh, okay. So the game's like either started or starting, right?
As soon as you guys are ready.
Okay.
I'm ready whenever.
Um, if I am allowed to, before we head out or anything, can Boris ask someone in this place who know everything about this place a question?
Sure.
All right. I think Sapphire is one of them, right? One of the NPCs in this place that knows this place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He'll go up to her and go, by any chance, do you folk in this place have a cellar?
She'll say this particular building doesn't have a basement now.
All right. Well, if we bring the killer back, do we have anywhere to put him if we're not going to kill him, or if we bring him back, or it?
She says that she thinks she can come up with something.
All right. Good. Want to make sure we have somewhere to put him so he doesn't escape the moment we let him go. All right.
I mean, there is the option of we kill him, we throw him in a box, and then we resurrect him when we need to.
That works for me. Killing him usually makes it easier to bring him back. A lot less squirming.
Time up and put him in the back.
Yes, but it depends if they have magic or not.
I mean, I
Alright.
could make like a thing that puts him to sleep in the other sense, where
Oh,
he just
actually,
falls
um,
asleep for a while.
we don't need to worry about killing him for another reason. I completely forgot about this until just now. I purchased, or I have a pair of bracers of binding.
Oh, well,
Alright. That works.
uh, if you could spare any experience point or life essence, sorry, getting in character, I could brew some like spell vials that I can just chuck at him and make him fall asleep, or well, not me, presumably one of you, because with the best throwing arm, throw at him and make him fall asleep.
That doesn't sound necessary. Seems like the binds should do its job.
Well, how do bracers of binding even? Wait, no, out of character. How do bracers of binding even work?
So bracers of binding is they have to be put on a willing target. And that's what I was getting ready to follow up on in character is the only thing we need to do first is we have to break his will to fight.
Mm.
So somebody who's really good with intimidating or forcing somebody to give up the fight.
Yeah, I nominate the werewolf.
Man, I wish that was one of my skills. I put ranks in it because I really want to be able to intimidate. It doesn't make sense that I
Well,
can't.
Luckily for you guys, I have
I just
quite a
want a
few skill points
pneumatic
into it,
wrist.
and it is one of my class skills.
Oh, there you go.
Or I could just, make a spell vial of suggestion, put on the bracers of binding. That might
That's
work.
not willing though, I don't think.
Yeah, that's still not a willing target because they're still being influenced.
Ah,
Yeah. Alright. Well, it seems like we have our plan with the bracers, and it seems like we can do it just fine. Is everyone else ready to move out? Because I would like to get this done.
yes. Also, if need
Yep.
be, I
Good.
can use an infusion and put it on someone's equipment that does give them +9 to intimidating. If that, so
That's
that might.
entirely your call because that's your energy for the day.
Yeah.
No, that's a random. That's just a first level infusion. I've got a bunch of those.
Oh, well, that's
All right.
entirely up to you.
Yeah, I can do 7 of those per day, and it doesn't cost me anything.
Oh, Cerberus.
Yes.
Do you mind enlarging my token?
Which one are you? Yeah.
And he's gonna change his shape into his hybrid form. Now I'm ready. It's time for a hunt.
Sapphire will
I'm
tell
sorry,
you.
but I got to do it just to make sure.
What is Sapphire gonna say, sorry?
Okay.
So, she would tell you that we're going to send you to the inn where the man was murdered. And you guys can ask around and look for clues to figure out maybe who the killers were, or maybe they may have, or where they may have gone.
That's fine. As long as I'm sent to the area, I still have the smell that Nash gave us from that dagger. I'm sure I can hunt him down.
All right. The place is called the Aurora's Nest.
All right.
And this person here will go up to the circle. Like, all right, everyone who's going, please step on the circle. So the least I can do is get you all there, but you'll have to find your own way back.
Fine. As long as there's a way to get there faster, we can find our own way back.
Right.
I don't suppose any of you can teleport, can you?
No, I don't use the magic arts.
Boopity boppity boo.
And out of character, if you're wondering the reason why I rolled the will save, it's to keep the impulse from automatically attacking when I see him transform.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. You guys.
Yeah, it'd kind of be bad if one of the party members just attacked another one of the party members.
Is that a racial feature, or is that just like a flavored thing?
Right.
No, it's an actual racial feature. Like I get attack bonuses and everything against werewolves.
Oh my! Wait, specifically werewolves?
Yes.
That is so
Lycanthropes or
racist.
werewolves?
Well,
Yes.
lupins are
Hmm.
an off-breed of werewolves that have stopped eating other people to maintain their vitality.
It's so weird because they look like foxes, but
All right. So you guys are teleported from here,
yeah.
which is where you were, all
we
the
were in
way
Scoreland.
to here.
Who Demacia? Whoosh.
For future reference, every hex on the world map is 1 day of travel on foot.
Ooh.
Oh,
All right, fair.
well then.
Oh my god, that would have taken so long.
And that's assuming you're
I'm
on
more
foot.
concerned that it will still take a long time.
Mm-hmm.
That's a reasonable distance.
Actually, if I can like have a couple of days and some of your experience points, I could probably just make scrolls of teleport. That'd work. So yeah, let's worry about completing the thing we were supposed
First.
to do. Then we'll get back.
Eating the thingy.
Yeah. All right. So where are we supposed to put our tokens?
So you guys are here.
All right. Okay, sighted. Boom.
Where?
Anywhere on this
Right.
walking path.
Do you see where me and
Gotcha.
Shellback
Okay.
is? Yeah. Then my token just needs to be enlarged.
Now,
and then I'm good.
I will mention these. In my
Mhm.
campaign, I use the health bars to denote aggression.
Mm.
So if you see a green health bar, a character is friendly towards you. Blue is someone who's neutral, doesn't really care about you too much. And a red health bar is someone that's immediately aggressive towards you.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And
It's
my,
like
my health bar is also a health bar.
Yeah.
'Cause I put the thing in.
yeah, that's for us PCs. Okay, so yeah, it's basically like an MMO. Gotcha. Cool. All right. And I'm assuming this is the door right here.
That is indeed the door.
All right. I'll go ahead and open it and head on in.
All right.
Question: the door looks 5 feet wide. Are you sure you can fit?
With squeezing, I can.
Mhm. As you push through the door, you will hear the sound of metal or wood stretching.
Groaning.
Yeah. The wood's just all around complaining about you.
You're
No, you
goddamn
could
right.
have just turned into an orc and then turned back once we were inside.
I could have, assuming I cared.
Yeah, that's fair.
Under my breath, you're talking about a creature that you're expecting to think.
Excuse me? Just gonna look at you.
That's
I mean, do you not get used to eat first, ask later?
No.
That's a surprise.
Most of the ones that do that in my pack get killed. I do not enjoy such racism. So let's be on with it and shut our mouths.
Or I have to carve something up. He's gonna keep going.
All right. When you enter, this NPC, if I can be on the correct tool,
Yeah.
would greet you. she would say, "Hello, my name is Okara, and I got mention that you all were coming."
Ah, yes. So I presume you know why we're here then.
We do. Luckily, a lot of the same patrons that were here when the incident happened are still here, as they tend to spend a few months here when they come out to visit.
We're gonna be playing a game of Clue, aren't we? This is just gonna be a game of Clue, isn't it?
Maybe.
They catch the rain.
So how long has it been since the incident?
It has been. Here's my note card.
Ow.
20 minutes.
It has been 16 days.
Hmm.
And was he found dead inside of the inn?
I say, kind of. He was. Well, come over here. Say that he was sitting in these chairs, and after the commotion, he was also killed on those chairs.
What was the commotion?
Well, it seems one of the others had did something to their guard who was in full plate and made their armor really hot, which then incensed their guard to run outside and dive into the snow. And
Understandable.
Did the killer leave anything besides maybe a dagger that someone might have picked up?
to my knowledge, it was only left a dagger, and the dagger was left in the person's throat.
Do you still have the dagger on you, Boris?
Yes, I do.
And I'll pull it out.
I'll take the dagger and shit, where's it at? I'm sniffing the handle for anything that does not smell like any of the people that I have met so far or the noble. I think that would be investigation.
Survival. There's no
Survival.
investigation in 3.5.
Right.
It'd probably be like search.
It'd be survival to take a scent.
With a +4 because I am tracking bicep. So 20 unnatural.
So your 20 would let you gauge, especially because you have the scent ability, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so you would be able to gauge the different scents on it, though they're a bit faded from new scents being put on the dagger. But it seems that there's two strange scents. One which you would assume is the nobles, and the other would be the assassins.
Okay.
All right.
Can I go ahead and give it a smell as well?
Sure.
And then while he's doing that smelling thing too, I want to do one, but like for the air, I know it's been like 16 days, but Boris just wants to see if he can sense any kind of odor, like anything lingering around the tavern, or like at all.
Sure.
At this point, I'd ask if you. At this point, before you do that, I would like to ask if you would like an item to be enchanted to give you an enhancement bonus, not an enhancement, a circumstance bonus to that.
You
it could like make you a temporary magical item of sorts that could improve your smell abilities.
Depends on the slot. A lot of my slots are filled.
Okay.
Yeah, I got some good
Really?
ones, but
Is your
those take
face
slots.
slot open?
I don't think I don't have a helmet on. I just have armor on.
Remember, your head has 2 slots, your head and face.
Yeah. Yeah, that is open.
Okay, well, in that case, I would like to pull out a strip of cloth. I'd assume I'd have that. It's not like, and I use my what's it called, skill enhancement on it. So any item imbued with this infusion gains a +2, blah blah blah. You'd get a +9 bonus on survival checks, and just tie it around your nose. It'll help you smell better.
All right. I'll do that. And then let's see. So 9 plus that, 32 on mine. Not amazing, but I mean, that +9 definitely helped.
Well, it's. This is also assuming you don't just have a circumstance bonus otherwise, which I doubt you have.
No, I just have ranks.
All right.
But yeah, we can do Camouflage's thing first, since he said his thing first. It's 19.
19, you are also able to discern the separate sense.
Okay. All right.
And you said 39, Boris?
Plus
32.
32. 32 on just seeing if I can sense an odor in this place of the assassin.
So, that scent
Yeah.
seems to track over here in the corner.
Yeah.
And you can see just the slightest amount of blood, as if in the commotion he was slammed up against the wall while trying to escape. And he cut himself on a little bit of old splintered wood.
Wait, hold on. I thought he cut himself on a dagger in his throat.
I think this is the assassin.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, as the
assassin
He said
noble.
it was slammed up against the. Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
that makes
So
sense.
there's a little bit of blood, like right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
So that
And
makes
then-
it sound as if the dagger was thrown.
Yeah,
yeah.
because unless he has longer arms than Arcturus. Wait, Arcturus is the one with the long arms, right?
Arvictus, yeah.
Arcturus, yeah.
I don't know
Uh,
what the name of the ability is, but there's also the chance that he may have slipped through the shadow as well.
Okay. Well, so assuming this guy isn't a spellcaster with a crazy stab someone from a lot of hold on. So assuming this guy isn't some crazy spellcaster with the ability to stab someone with a knife from 60 feet away, I think throwing the dagger is the most plausible explanation.
Also with a
That would also make the most sense in why the dagger was left there.
Yeah. This
because then he wouldn't have taken it out.
Mm.
Because then the only way he could have done that is if he had like an ability to enchant it to teleport it back to him.
Yeah.
Overturning on it.
I mean,
Yeah.
the dagger was magical.
Was. But it seemed to just be a +1 dagger.
All right.
Sounds like it still is magical.
And then I know it's probably not, but like with a 32, did I also see how fresh that blood was?
About 16 days old.
Yeah, that's fair. All right.
Yes. Also, I'd like to just mention something. The skill enhancement lasts for 2.5 hours, so...
Okay. That's very good information. Well,
Now, does the scent just stop there at the corner, or does it continue?
It seems like it only drop of blood was in that corner. You suspect that after he got cut, he was able to cover it. Or they were able to cover it.
Okay. And then yeah, if it stops there, then that means it might have just teleported, because the scent would probably still be tracking.
It seems like there's been a lot of traffic in and out of
Wait,
here.
hold on. I'm sorry. Ignore the dogs in the background of my audio.
Mm-hmm.
You're good.
I turn to the alchemist. You have an extra cloth on you.
Yes, I do. Presumably. Wait, no, that's not the right thing. Wait, who's turning to me? Sorry, I didn't check.
Skjor.
Pure. Yes. I do.
May I have a piece?
Enchanted or just
Just a
regular?
piece of cloth.
Okay, sure. I hand you a piece of cloth.
Okay. I come over. I dip like the centerpiece of the cloth in water, and then I hold it down to the blood spot to absorb it.
Okay.
When does that? I don't know if you want me to roll anything or not for that.
Roll percentile.
Roll a percentile.
Mm-hmm. Nice. You're able to get about 80% of the blood onto the rag.
I stand up. Sorry.
So yeah, that's a much better source of scent than a dagger that was held briefly than thrown at someone.
I stand up and I turn to Boris and like, you think you can track the blood?
Well, let's see. If the smell's good, if the scent's good enough for that, let's see. And he's gonna sniff it. All right. Let's see if I can not get a 3 this time.
Remember, you do have 42 plus 9. That's a 51.
Oh no! I put it in my temporary +9.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why it's so high. 42.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't know. Maybe you just have really good survival.
Yeah, 20 by base.
It's funny that survival has very little to do with actual survival,
Yeah.
but it's good at tracking.
All right. So what do I pick up on the watered blood with my 42?
Even with a 42, it's kind of hard inside of this tavern because there's just a ton of different smells in here of bread, sweets, baked goods, other people who haven't showered in a long time, and the horses outside.
Let's step
But-
outside and then smell again.
I'll say with a 42, you do get a waft of it that seems to have blown in from outside.
And which direction? From the left or to the right? Because I think this is a door too, right?
No, that's a light.
No? Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. So there's just
Okay.
the one door that leads in. Okay.
Yeah, there's one door in and out here.
Okay.
That was
And
in
he
case I
goes,
wanted to ambush my party.
I think I picked up a scent, and he's gonna walk out. He's gonna keep walking this way. And I'm not changing the token because I can't do that myself. I change back into an orc, and then I come out, and then try to like sniff around a bit to see if I can like look around and like see where it's coming specifically.
Despite heavy foot traffic, you are able to pick up a scent easier out here, and you notice it's going out of the tavern down to this way.
Alright. He's gonna go, I picked it up. Without those smells, I see where it's coming from. This way.
I'll mount up to follow.
And I'll go on all fours, aka running.
Wait, isn't each hex like a day's travel?
Yes.
Oh, how many hexes away is he?
I'm going
Fine.
until I get there.
First off, who has resistance to very harsh cold?
I mean, I could probably make something that gives everyone resistance to very harsh cold. Let me just check and see stuff.
I have environmental resistances in terms of like the extreme heat and extreme cold when walking through specific types of biomes and shit.
And for me, that's gonna depend on the DM. Because I am wearing armor that has fur on it, and then I also have my werewolf fur. Doesn't say it does anything technically, but so up to DM's discretion.
Hold on, I'm just gonna check some stuff.
There it is. I gotta get you guys your own stone.
Oh yeah, I also forgot I have to take that mask off. Because if this is at least 1 day per hex, then there's no way that's staying. There we go. Gotta take that off of my survival. There we are. Perfect. Man, maybe I really should have taken the other feet.
It's all situational.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd be the one who was smelling because I remember there was someone who has the tracker feet.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just happen to have bonuses when tracking somebody by scent, but
Right.
I don't have scent as a actual skill.
So
Huh.
Got the Warforged Tracker Mask, which gives me the ability to smell and the scent trait.
all right.
And
So
then I have track as a bonus fee.
for anyone that doesn't have protection from elements naturally of harsh cold, do you
I
have
do not.
frost resistance or fast healing?
Not inherently, but I can give like my armor frost resistance. Like I can make my armor give me cold resistance 10, I believe.
Is that permanent or semi-permanent?
No, I mean I have to keep refreshing it every once in a while, but like every couple of hours. But oh no, wait, no, because I couldn't do it while we were sleeping. So, no.
All right.
Well, where are we going? Let's start with that.
So right now you're outside the tavern, and
Okay.
you find the scent, and you're tracking it in this direction.
In which direction?
This way. Going this way.
Okay.
All right.
How far, you guys aren't sure yet.
Yeah, I'm just going as far as my nose will take me.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't look like an extreme cold place.
It's right outside the Freljord. So you guys
Okay,
have at
and-
least a day and a half of extreme cold.
And I mean, I am from the failure, so it would kind of make sense for me to have it anyways. Or my character, at least, I should say.
And then I don't have it as like a feature or anything, but just so that way I know, I have fur with some armor armed with fur. What would you say, DM? With me being a werewolf form.
I think that would be fine.
Okay. I was just wondering. Awesome.
All right, so everybody's good?
I am not resistant to cold, so not good.
Are you able to
I
become...
think it's alchemist and camouflage that might not have it. Oh wait, no,
Oh,
he's a
no, I-
warforged.
I think I can give camouflage resistance to cold, but
Warforged are still
Warforged.
susceptible to it because they can actually have the joints freeze up.
Ah, fair enough.
but I think hold on, let me just check something.
Okay, so it's alchemist and camouflage, but camouflage might be fine if alchemist finds something.
No, never mind. It's only for 2.5 hours, and
How
I
many of
can't
those can you do a day?
continuously do that. So
Yeah, because it's a day's worth of travel, so they refresh every hex.
no, but I can't refresh it every hex because
Well, you
like,
don't need
it
to.
takes. I need multiple uses per hex, and I
Mhm.
couldn't do it while we were sleeping, so you'd still take cold damage.
So we would have to make sure that we had something to cover you long enough for when we're sleeping.
Hmm.
So
So
we
the
could
damage.
stop at a store and buy a cloak. Some winter gear.
So the only thing you can buy at this tavern is they sell. I gotta bring up the notepad because I forgot what the stupid item's called.
I have an idea. I go back into the tavern keeper and I go, you wouldn't happen to have any furs or know of a shop nearby that sells furs, would you?
Say, well, we're the only place around here, but we do sell orbs of environmental adaptation.
Oh,
But no
that
furs.
sounds helpful.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
But no furs.
No furs. An
Okay.
orb of environmental adaptation is an orb that you just turn on and off, and it gives all people within the 30-foot range of it endure elements.
Nice.
Oh, that's helpful.
Very.
And it's
How
only
much is it?
7,000 gold.
7,000 gold.
I think I have that.
Yeah,
I
that's
step
not
back
too
outside.
I have that.
I
I'll
mentioned
buy
to the
one.
party I'll be right back in a moment.
Are you gonna buy it?
How many rolls would you want if I'm trying to hunt something down?
Hunt down what?
An animal with fur?
Elemental
Go ahead and roll a.
adaptation.
I think I could. Wait, hold on. So is this a magic item?
It is a magic item.
Okay, yeah. So I can spend. I'll spend the 7,000 on it. If I ever probably won't need it anymore, I can just
Eat it.
scrap it for experience points.
All right.
That's always fun.
Anyways, so roll a what?
It'd be a survival to hunt.
Yeah, I'm asking how many would you want me to roll?
It depends on your first one. To see how many things are nearby to hunt.
I rolled a 12. That's why I was asking.
That you, if you wish you had a magic cloth that goes over your face.
That's not me.
I know. I'm saying, bet you wish you had a magical cloth that goes over your face.
No,
You're only
not
able
really.
to find 4 deer that you
I'll
successfully hunt.
Hunt the ever loving hell out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to roll actual attack rolls?
No, it's just deer.
Okay. Okay, so I hunt them down, take them back. I'm assuming you would want a survival check for skinning.
Mm-hmm. Or craft leather.
I don't have craft leather.
Oh.
I have craft armor smithing.
You could roll that, but unless you had tools with you.
I do. I have an artisan kit that I keep on me.
Nice.
So you want me just to roll that?
Yeah, go ahead and roll that.
Okay.
Look.
Because the only time I make people roll survival checks after they've killed something is if they're trying to like harvest venom or something out of it.
2,
Nice.
3, and 4.
Ooh.
So the point of what I was doing was I'm skinning them down and going to be crafting cloaks.
You were able to craft 2 cloaks out of the 4 deers you hunt.
Okay. I passed them to the alchemist and what's his nuts? Camouflage.
What's his nuts? All right.
Camouflage doesn't have those.
All right.
And these should at least help with it some.
And we'll say that took 8 hours.
Oh.
Meanwhile, we've got this orb of elemental adaptation or
Yeah, I think I'm
environmental
gonna.
adaptation that does
You know what? I
more
think
effective.
7,000 gold for Endure Elements is a good deal right about now.
I
Yeah,
agree.
except the only issue with the situation is that what guarantee do we have that we'll be within range of each other?
Because that orb
That's
only
why I'm
works.
picking up one too.
I mean, we'll stay together generally. If something happens, I'm sure we'll be fine in extreme cold for like the 30 seconds that we're out of range of each
Yep.
other.
You guys are the direction you're heading. You'll only be in cold for about a day and a half worth of travel.
Yeah. So when I get home, I'll just scrap the orb.
All right.
Yeah, but on the upside, you now have cloaks.
If you're done with those
so-
cloaks, it took you long enough. Let's continue.
Sure.
All right.
Am I buying the orb then, or?
It's up to you.
Don't
I-
really have to.
I bought one.
Nah. If we're getting cold weather cloaks, then I guess not.
Yeah, exactly.
For the artificer, it's a
I'm not an artificer.
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 The actual item takes 120 experience to create.
Mm.
It's a 7th level caster.
I mean, when we get home, I could melt it into a blank potion, but that's probably not worth it. So,
Just let you know for your notes.
and I think we'll make do with coats. If need be, I can just enchant the coats.
Mhm.
All right. So you guys travel.
Yep.
Here, then that, or after that day of travel, it puts you out of the range of the cold. And you follow. Now, does everyone have rations on them, or are you hunting for food?
I would have kept all the meat from the deer,
Alrighty.
and I have plenty of rations on me for the group.
Yeah.
Mhm,
I
alright.
also
I don't have
on
rations
me.
on me, but I probably would have bought them if I knew we were going on a days-long tracking expedition. So,
Oh
Mhm.
well, I made sure that I had a Type 4 bag of holding.
yeah.
So
Oh, nice. I
I've
have
got
a type
I mean,
3.
I have a portable hole, but I still didn't buy rations.
That's the fun with my campaigns. You never know what you're gonna get.
but I made sure we were covered in terms of survival supplies.
Mm.
I have those things. I just forgot to put them in my character sheet.
But to be honest,
So
I
much-
haven't
What are
put any of my
rations?
items in
I
my
don't
character
understand.
So many things.
You meat bags are weird.
So 6 days pass, and you end up finding an encampment.
All right. Let's see. We'd probably want to like try to stealth, just so that way the guy doesn't see us like the moment we pop in. What's that?
What's stealth?
Sorry, would it be hide or would it be move silently?
It depends if
It
you're
would be
trying to
both.
move or stay still.
I'd be wanting to get close enough to it so I can see who's there, but I hiding so that they couldn't see me.
It would be both.
It both? Okay.
Yes.
Then I'll do move silently to get 40 to move in to get a closer look, but to not be seen. And then hide. Hide 34 to then hide and just wait and like look for someone who's in the campfire.
I fly overhead.
You fly overhead.
Wait, hold on.
disguised
What's
as
going on?
anything.
Sorry, I had to just do something. What's going on?
We found a campsite where at least my character's presuming that that guy who we're looking for is at, and my character moved silently to make sure it wasn't seen, and then hid to stare down the place.
Mm-hmm. Are these people? Well, is it a campsite? Can we see people in it? Like,
Well, it
can we see
depends.
people
Are
in
you
the
guys
campsite?
approach? Do you want to approach this camp during the day or during the night?
I think
Well, what
waiting
is it
until
right now?
night's a good idea.
Yeah. What is it currently?
It's kind of we'll call it late afternoon.
Okay.
So there's still sunlight out, but the sun should be setting in another hour or so.
Yes, let's wait until nightfall. Until then, I believe discussing a plan would be a good idea.
Yeah.
So are we going to run in and kill them all? Because that doesn't sound like the best idea. We could try and sneak in and spy on them. We could try and just approach them and talk to them. What are we doing?
I don't think that they're going to take well to us just talking to them. Unless we're trying to be manipulative. Unless that's what you're looking for.
Yeah. I've never been a big fan of manipulative.
Are you all talking while I'm flying around in the air?
Yeah, we went back a bit so we weren't seen by the people at the camp.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
took
I'm-
like a good look at the place, and then once we all decided that we didn't want to do it right away and we are going to do it at night, he kind of slurped back.
How many of them are there? I did a spot of a 22 while I was up there in the air.
So, you rolled it to me. That's why I didn't see it on the other roll. Are you disguised as anything while you're flying around, or are you just you flying around?
I'm just me flying around.
They'd see you.
Are
That's a
you
bad idea.
invisible at all, or?
Except my character doesn't believe in hiding or sneaking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
no.
assume the answer to that
Looks
question
like
is
kill them all it is.
no.
Okay.
While you roll your spot check, you would count outside 25 tents.
Mm-hmm.
What looks to be two men armed with or three men armed with swords, and appears to be three mages just walking around outside.
How close are you guys? I know you said you were backed off a little bit.
I'd probably be like a good distance to at least be whispering to each other, which would be like 20, 30 feet away.
Right next to you.
All right. All of the everybody down there needs to make a will save
Everybody needs to make a will save.
in the enemy encampment.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Like, this isn't Cerberus's voice. Why am I being told to make a will save?
And what's the will save for?
Everybody would hear me roar out a challenge to everybody in the encampment. It's a 100-foot radius centered on me. If they fail to save, they all have to come out and focus on me.
That's all cool and all, but 100-foot radius does not cover the whole camp.
I don't know how big the encampment is. I'm just looking at the world map.
I have not moved you guys over to the screen yet.
No.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
is-
So how would you know that I?
That
how,
is
how would I know?
my bad.
Yeah, I thought we were just doing theater of the mind because we didn't have a map for this.
Nope. I'm very good at reusing assets, so you guys are here because this is where you're coming from.
Yeah.
You stop doing that map. Fuck's sake! Oh god.
Not what I want.
Oh yeah, I should delete myself over here.
Yeah. If things start going bad, I do have a scroll that can essentially just wabbajack everything.
Mm-hmm. Make sure
And I
everyone
can
puts
also
themselves
twin
in
spell it.
So how big is each square?
5 feet.
5 feet.
Remember, they're not the squares you see on the ground, like the black squares. or the white squares where you guys are at. Like the
Yeah.
square your token fits
So
into.
let me see.
Oh, it's the black squares. Okay.
Someone ping our tokens.
It's over
Or-
here.
You guys should be dropping
over
over
here.
here.
So northwest corner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just hiding in the trees.
That's fine. I just couldn't find.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah, I'd probably be by where everyone else is, so over here.
Mm-hmm.
You might not have seen that circle because it was, green, but top left corner, right? Yeah, there.
Yeah, right here.
God damn it.
And then our fly boy.
Every
is just
time somebody
somewhere
does
in the
that
middle.
shit, it always ends up moving it on my screen too. I'm trying to count.
Well, you can use the ruler on the top left, right below the magnifying glass, and it'll actually show you how far away things are.
Yep.
So, like, if you're in the middle of the camp and that's 100 feet, right, you can get like these guys. You couldn't get him, but I mean, if you did it from a specific distance, you might be able to get everyone. Like, if you're above
Also
maybe
depends
this
on how
like
high
10,
up he is.
you might.
So the only
Yeah.
ones that's not going to get caught, it looks like, is going to be the It would be that tent here, the top and bottom, and the 4 here, and then the 4 on the outside, on the far right.
Also, make sure your ruler is on snap to center.
You said it's a 100-foot radius, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got a better idea.
You can just put that on the token. Yeah, and then only you and him will be able to see it.
Okay, so with that, then it's actually showing me. How do I ping?
Click and hold.
Yeah, you go to the select and then you hold left click on a spot. It's small, but it'll still ping.
So these 2 here are the only ones that don't fall inside of it, and then the 4 up here.
Mm-hmm. Now, are you on the ground when you do this, or up in the air? Because
up in the air.
geometry. How high up are you?
How tall are the trees?
Trees are about 100 feet tall. In
Okay,
some of them, not all of them.
I'd probably be close to 30 feet in the air. 25 to
Alright,
30
so
feet.
that means your outer 30-foot edge would also miss.
Yeah, so these ones over here on the outer side.
So you're looking more like everything within
75.
this radius. So you would catch that mage and the fighter and those 8 tents.
Oh, I got their attention.
Yep, you would definitely sound the alarm,
Yeah,
and that would begin initiative.
yeah, and none of us was expecting that. We were still planning, and we're like, oh, there's a roar over there. How interesting. I wasn't told of this roaring plan.
Seems like in every party I ever DM for, like, I'll set up stealth encounters that you guys can sneak through and do things, and then there's always that one person that's like, nah, fuck sneaking.
Yeah.
So
Literally a
it's pretty
Leroy
much
Jenkins
What's
moment.
going on?
Alright,
Why won't it let me roll initiative?
so
It won't
click
let
your
me-
token, and then after you click your token in the top left of your screen, there should be an initiative button.
Oh, gotcha.
For whatever reason, it never works from the character sheet.
Yeah.
Weird.
I think that's what it is. Okay, that must be why I can't use my add-on. It's because I don't want to blame anyone or anything, of course, but I think the way you might have implemented my token server, so I'm not exactly sure how you did, but I think it might not be working exactly. Not only do I not have the initiative thing, but yeah, my add-on doesn't work, so I can't do other things. So this must be like a weirded out token that just doesn't apply to certain things.
That's fine, because
You
I can
like
do
first
this.
You can add me.
Tile.
Yeah, so then I have to just manually 1d20 plus 5. Oh, okay, that works. And then, okay, so 23, there. I am alert.
Alright.
Wait, hold on. I'm just configuring my alchemist token. No,
Like,
that
oh, you
doesn't
some bitch.
Oh my god, the
Hold on.
mage rolled a 20.
Oh my god. Come on, man. I thought I got good with a 23. Oh my god. Oh.
Mages
That's
have
Servers just
bad.
remember that they have to roll the they still have to roll their will saves about too.
yes. The mages have improved initiative and also use nerve skater, which gives them another +4.
Oh my
And then they have
Yep.
a dex mod of 1, I think.
Oh, these are serious mages.
So to
These are
give
mages.
to give you guys a little concept, when I made this campaign, I asked everyone. I said, on a scale of 1 to 10, how difficult do you want this campaign to be? 1 being an interactive movie where you guys will just breathe. You're here for the story, not for the combat. Or 10, which is playing Dark Souls with a broken Guitar Hero controller.
Oh my god, don't tell me they picked 10. Come on.
So I took everyone's number and averaged it out, and it averaged out to 7.5.
Oh my god.
Fair. That's like playing Dark Souls with a keyboard.
Yeah, keyboard and mouse. Except you're
Oh,
used to a
God.
controller.
No mouse, just keyboard. You have to use arrow keys.
Oh,
You have to use arrow keys to
please.
look around.
Oh
Alright.
no. This is already 3.5. Oh
Don't
my
worry,
God.
I don't super optimize all of the enemies. There's
that's
normally
Considering that 3 wizards is a lot of wizards.
yeah. So they're
1 wizard is a lot of wizards.
so the fighters are like level 13 or 14, and the mages are like level 12 or 13.
Okay,
Yeah, okay.
But-
maybe this won't be as bad as I'm thinking. What is my movement?
I also don't cast instant death spells because I think that's cheating and shitty.
So
Yeah, it's
100 times
thanks.
5 is 500. So I have 500.
Because, I mean,
movement. Could I even
where's-
make anything?
Where's the fun in the game if you're like, all right, you start combat, 4 mages all cast disintegrate on you,
Okay, thank God. I could make it to any enemy on the map. On
you
my
know?
turn. Whew. Yeah, I agree.
Alright.
Tries to resist.
So that's the will
Oh,
save
yeah.
from the fighter and from the mage. That's in your radius.
What's the DC?
I don't know. It's his ability.
Sorry, yeah, his mic is muted. I think that's why he's not answering.
My bad. I was answering. I just forgot that I hadn't muted.
Oh.
The DC is 10 plus half my night level plus my charisma modifier, so it's 10 plus 3 plus 8.
Oh, then none of them make it.
Yep.
Yeah,
they
that's
both
what I was
fail.
saying. None
So
of
they'll
them make
both go after you.
All right.
Alright. Let's set this descending.
Yep.
You've also successfully woken up the person in the big tent.
Uh-oh.
That's definitely not anyone bad. This person will come out of this tent. Wow, I'm rolling really good today.
Wait, does he? Oh my God! By 1, bruh.
Bro.
Oh my God! What is
By
this?
1/100th of an initiative point.
Oh, my feelings.
Literally.
Oh, that makes me feel so bad. Man, I should have just taken that initiative feat. My God.
The improved initiative.
Oh,
Oh,
hey guys, by the way, I'm gonna get their attention.
yeah. I realized that the extra 1d6 on damage on your first turn in the round probably isn't as good as it sounded.
Huh?
That turn's gonna be used moving.
What, you take dire charge or something?
No, I took. Let me go to my.
That's an
feats real
epic
quick.
feat.
What, dire charge?
Alright.
Yeah, dire charge is an epic feat.
Where are my feats? I took rapid
Not
assault.
when
In
I
the first
looked
round
at
of
it.
combat, your melee attacks deal an extra 1d6 points of damage. In the first round, I
Alright.
can't attack in the first round. I have to run.
So the mages go first. Probably because they rolled a 20.
Yeah, maybe. Also, because I have a +9.
Oh yeah. No. Don't worry, they don't have a swift action for their first turn because they use an immediate
Oh.
action.
Oh my god.
Cool. This is a long range spell. All right,
Oh, Dios
so.
mío.
Well, you gone done screwed up. We could have, had a plan.
All right.
Perhaps
Sneak it.
even snuck up on them and gotten the jump on them.
You're
A sneak attack would have been so nice. Oh.
I
I'm
could
even
have
built
even
for that.
dropped a precipitate complete breach into their middle
All
of
right.
them,
Skewer.
and that would have,
Yeah.
sucked.
You're getting a spell shot at you. That is
Okay.
not affected by spell resistance and does not have a save.
Can I make a spellcraft check to see what spell it is?
You can.
Okay, hold on. Ignore the noise in the background. Sorry.
We are really far away from that. I don't know if you would see that. Yeah, we're like
He's 100
roughly
feet
10
away. Or he's 125 feet away.
Oh, is it this mage or is it?
Yeah,
someone else?
that's the one that's casting first.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
300
sorry
feet
about
away.
that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I can make the spellcraft check. What's my spellcraft?
Look,
27. That's a lot of spellcraft. So, roll.
Good.
Okay, 45. That I take it that a 45 succeeds on identifying the spell.
Darn, you're just shy. You see, it was actually an epic spell that puts you to sleep indefinitely. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
And how does this not provide a will save?
Oh, you see, it's epic.
Wait, hold on. I'm just
I'm
shy
also
of
kidding.
the. I'm actually just shy of the success, or
No, you're fine. You
Yeah.
recognize the spell as Melf's Unicorn Arrow.
oh,
And
just gonna go Google that.
and he fires 4 arrows at you. So I
Okay.
need a roll from you to resist a bull rush.
And what is that? That's a grapple check, right?
No, it's a it'd be a d20 plus your strength plus any size modifiers. So if you count as medium, then it's just d20 plus your strength mod.
Do they not have to roll to hit first?
They do.
Doesn't use base attack bonus too.
It does. I forgot to roll to hit. It's not affected by spell resistance, but they still have to hit you. Range, touch attack.
Throwing 4d20s and adding them together.
that probably misses.
Does a 21
those are
hit your
48.
touch?
Okay, well, guess what?
Chicken butt?
They don't hit.
You can use ride to replace your AC.
They don't hit.
Alrighty. Crisis averted.
Nice.
All right. So the
There you
second
go.
mate, can you do that if you haven't had a turn yet?
Yes, it's so long as I am mounted, I can use the ride check to give it to be in place of the AC, but I have to use the ride check if I make it.
Right. And does that you have to do that against each attack?
If I choose to, yes.
All right. So second mage.
Is it the same thing?
Mm-hmm. I'd say your roar didn't do much good at first because you're the only target they see.
That 20?
Yep.
Only ride
And-
check.
I don't think they could hit you if you rolled a natural 1.
Can your mount also fly?
My mount is flying.
Ah,
Yeah, it's a dragon, right?
For the flying.
alright. Mage's miss.
I'm all confused.
Now it's time for Mr. Evil Cleric.
Shouldn't your
You stole my turn.
your mount be with you?
I didn't put it on the map because with them intersecting each other, I figured it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense, so I just had mine on the map.
Well, is your mount large?
Yes. Wait,
Well, then you would
let me
cover
double
one
check that.
square out of the 4.
let me double check that because I think it might be medium.
So
Can
doesn't
you
it have
ride
to
a
be
medium
large?
as a medium?
Yes.
No.
No, whatever you ride has to be one size category bigger than you.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what that meant then. Okay, then yes, it is large.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah. Then it would be 4 squares, and you would just take up one of its squares. So you wouldn't be
Okay.
overlapping it that much, just a quarter of it. And that can be important because if you're on the ground, then the DM does need to know what squares you're covering.
Okay. You're gonna have to enlarge that, I think.
That's
I don't
fine.
think
That's
I
just
can.
a flick of the wrist.
I feel like it is.
It also depends on the mount. So, like, horses take up 2 squares, not 4.
Well,
Oh,
remember,
yeah.
3.5 doesn't have long, large.
Yeah, 3.5 is just large.
Yep, everything's a square.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think 3.0 and 5th
They
edition.
changed that for Pathfinder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also matters for things like this, because I need a reflex save from both you and your mount.
Yeah.
Care to explain what's going on?
Sure. There is a pillar of light and fire coming down on you.
Latent fire.
Mm-hmm.
Is this just like regular fire?
It is regular fire.
Okay.
You interrupted their pyrotechnic display show.
Well, it's magical fire, but the other half of it's holy.
Oh my.
You're free to spellcraft that.
Yeah.
And oh wait, hold on. I have to pull up the actual amount of hang on.
Holy or
Oh.
unholy?
That's my spellcraft.
Yeah, that's
Sadly,
a good question. Is it holy or unholy?
sadly, this spell doesn't change based on the cleric's alignment,
Okay.
so it's always holy.
Oh, I need the Dragonomicon. That's what it was.
And it is flame strike.
It is just a flame strike.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I'm immune to fire. It's the holy part that it's just kind of like.
So you get to take. Reflex. You actually failed that by 1, so you get to take half of this.
Holy descriptor is it the same as it is for like the other descriptors for for casting?
Well, the spell is under the fire descriptor.
Yeah. Also, I rolled a 45, so I know it's flame strike.
Yes.
Wait, so hold on. So the holy part also falls underneath the fire?
No, holy damage is separate. Half the damage is fire and half the damage is holy.
But the descriptor is fire, you said.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Because I was getting ready to say if the holy descriptor portion is like the descriptor I'm thinking it is, then it's I would be taking half of that to begin with because I am lawful good aligned.
You don't take half holy damage just for being lawful good. Like your alignment doesn't give you resistances.
Thought that did.
Might be thinking of 5e.
I might also
No,
be
5e
thinking of,
doesn't have holy damage.
yeah,
It
I
has
might be
radiant.
It has radiant damage and necrotic damage, and those are completely not connected with alignments at all.
No. Alignment
Alright,
doesn't really
so-
matter in 5e.
You would take 25 damage. Is your mount also immune to fire?
yes.
Okay, so it would also take 25 damage. And go ahead and put your health on your token for me.
If I
You
can
can-
remember how to do that.
Double click your
Double
token
click on it.
on both you and your mount.
Okay.
Also,
Max.
just a quick question on this too.
Mhm.
The mages, they're red bars, but the fighters are green.
Yeah, I gotta switch those.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, are the fighters helping us? I don't think so.
Also, if you see something with 2 health bars, it's a mini boss. If you see something with 3 health bars,
it's the boss.
it's the boss, which means
Got it.
killing that specific person will probably end the current fight
Gotcha.
because you just killed their boss.
Oh man, the evil cleric doesn't even have 2 bars.
Yeah.
All right.
Remember, I don't optimize these as I would like a player
So-
character.
I took
You should see the
25.
optimized clerics.
I took 25, and it took what?
25.
25.
Mm-hmm. Boris.
So-
Boris, as your turn
Yeah.
comes up, I put my hand on your shoulder and whisper to you, I don't think they've seen us yet. Maybe don't rush in just yet. I have a plan.
How much HP does your mount have?
165.
So I'm gonna put that on your mount.
I put it underneath the blue on mine because I wasn't even thinking about it.
Said 168.
Did I rate 168 or 165?
165.
Oh.
The
Mine-
reason being is when
mine
you
should
take
be
damage,
148.
you can click your
Yeah, no, you showed me that before. It's mine is 148. It's 165.
Gotcha. Minus 25.
Also,
Alright.
now that my turn's up, something else I want to do on my turn is so that scent that I had before from the blood.
Mhm.
Can I do I have that? Is it in the one of these tents or on one of these people?
It is
Like the evil
definitely
cleric?
in this area.
Okay.
Ah.
Alrighty. And then while I'm watching them fight him over there, distracting them, it doesn't really seem like anyone's noticed us yet over here.
Correct. It seems like everyone's looking at the person flying on a dragon.
Okay. Now I heavily doubt it, but I need to ask anyway because I'm not still sure on the rulings on these things. If I were to run, like for an example, if I were to run here to over here somewhere to hide under this, could I try to stealth or something to run over here, but also not have them see me?
So you can use move silently, but you have to move at half speed. Otherwise, you take a minus 20 on your roll.
Okay. Can I still be running while moving at half?
No.
You can't take the run action and also move at half speed.
There is an actual specific feat that you can take that allows you to run while you're stealth, but
Yeah.
I think that's specific to epic level rogues.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh,
Although I
okay.
do like the image in my head of a werewolf just Naruto running through the trees.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's gonna be if I used my soul mend, I get up to 100 movement for one every 10 rounds. But then that means I get 50 movement, which means I'd get here. That would no, I can't move silently. He's gonna look at you and he's gonna go, if I don't run over there, he's going to die, and then we have a dead party member, and this is going to be more difficult. I'm running over there.
Oh, one more
He
thing.
could fly away. He
One more
does
thing that-
have a dragon mount.
One more thing that I did forget to tell you is that I did set into a stance as I did the test of metal.
All right.
Stance that I'm in is Pearl of Blacked Out.
Okay. So every time they miss you, you get a +2 dodge to your AC till your next turn.
So, alright. So if I proc my soul mend and then run, I have 500 feet of movement. So, I think what I'm gonna do instead is, what I'll try to do is I'll stick more on the top side of the map so less people can see me since they are focused on him, and I'll try to loop around one of the fighters. So let's see. Whoa, don't move my token yet. So let's see because everyone can see what I'm doing here. If I kind of go up like this, I'm all the way over here. I still got some movement. I can either fight a mage, I could get over to this fighter actually, go all the way in the back, but that's probably not smart. Or I could just try to YOLO at this fighter.
YOLO. I haven't heard that term in a while.
Your
I was just gonna say you're
what's
gonna
your
eat
run
yourself.
speed?
It's oh wait, no, yeah, that was with
Now-
the feet, wasn't it?
Do
The
know that if you activate the run action, you have to run in a
Yeah.
straight line.
Oh, so the straight line it to him.
Yeah,
Oh,
to get
okay,
that
fair
4 times your movement speed, you have to run in a straight line.
enough. Okay.
Because you're just you're
Yeah.
you're not turning, you're just sprinting, just hoofing it.
All right.
It also burns up 2 actions to do that. So you burn your standard and your move.
Yeah, I know that, but the problem is that even though that does suck so hard, I
What is
can't do
your-
anything else.
You need
What
a
is your
belt of
base
battle.
movement?
What?
What is your base movement?
35. So yeah, I can get to him, but then the like,
35
can't
times
really-
3 is what?
He's looking at 140 if he doesn't
Yeah,
buff it.
Okay. Yeah, unless you're running, you're not gonna be able to get to anybody.
oh no. Sorry. Where is it? Dread Carapace bound to feet, level 5. Once every minute, gain an enhancement bonus of plus 60 movement to your speed for 1 round. So I'd be at 95.
So
That's
you got
what I'm gonna-
95. Okay.
Yes.
So he's
I can only do it
260.
once per 10 rounds though. So my idea is to just.
So
just
what's
get over
95
there.
times 3?
You mean
Oh,
times
I can
4?
get there.
No, there's a reason why I'm asking. What is 95 times 3?
It's 90, 180, 270.
285, right? 285.
So what you can do is you can move that full 95 and then charge at him. Because your
think this
charge
guy's
is 3
closer.
times your movement.
Can I charge while
Yeah.
running?
Charge is
Because your
twice
charge
your
is 3
movement.
times. No, it's 3 times.
To my knowledge,
Yeah.
charge is double your movement.
Oh, charges.
That was double your movement.
Well, yeah, then I'd only have 100 and 190.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be able to make that or him. Oh wait, I can make this guy, but then that's putting me in the middle too.
Right in front of the tent.
So long as you're only attacking the one target, you don't have to worry about the rest.
Okay. Well, let me see. Charging's only a single attack, but I think I can still use my extra attacks with my multi attacks. I think.
You would
Even
need
with that.
pounce.
Multi-attack, I think, stacks with the initial attack. Past that, you
Yeah.
can't do anything after.
Yeah, I have I have multiple attacks.
Yeah, to my knowledge, that would be a full round.
So I have
For
the full
multiple
round
attacks?
to do my multiple arms.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you would need pounce to be able to charge and full round at the end of it.
Yeah, I wanted to get stuff like that. It's just that there's so many feats that I wanted / needed for
Mhm.
this. Okay. It sucks that I'm not gonna get my one feat that gives me 1d6 extra damage, but it happens. I should have taken a better feat. I was just me being stupid. I should have realized that I wouldn't have been able to full action. So I won't take any more time. I lose a turn, but I mean, at least I get there within 1 turn. That's still really good. So I'll go ahead and I'll. And then I literally can't do anything, as I'm pretty sure that's all my actions to run.
Yep. You still have a swift if you didn't
Okay.
use it.
Yeah, I don't think you can do anything with that.
Yeah, I don't think a totemist can, unfortunately.
You can always free
Actually-
action fall down.
He could use his swift action to roar at him to intimidate him.
Could I?
Yeah.
If that's an ability you have. Yeah.
Okay. 1 second. My intimidate's not very good, but I mean, hey, I could at least try. Let's see. I only have 4 to this. I have to roll good. Roar. Do the roar.
Do the
19.
roar. The d20 plus his level. He is not intimidated by you.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. I wanted to take intimidate, but because like I should be intimidating. It's not a possibility. You really would think that
Son of a
werewolves of all
bitch.
things. Anyway, that's it.
Yeah.
Sorry, backstepping them real fast. I just realized something, Cerberus. I'm immune to sleep and paralysis spells and spell-like effects.
Nice.
Nice. All right. Oh, that sucked.
All right. Fighter's turn.
Yeah, sure is.
A wolf just ran up to him.
14-foot tall wolf.
14 foot
At
tall.
that.
So he's going to 5 foot step. And as he 5 foot steps, he's going to
Mhm.
draw his weapon.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. And he's going to foreround you.
Yep, that's fine. I shouldn't have stepped so close is one thing I realized, but it's all about getting used to the system and all that.
Yep.
Alright,
He gets
two
3
of those
attacks.
hits. Two of those hits. The 30 and the 35 hit.
Alrighty.
So, and then that's 19 damage and 17?
Yep, damage is as printed.
Okay, so 9 damage and 7 damage, so I take a total of 16. Alright. Boom, boom.
Alright,
Well,
that's that
At least
fighter.
most of it got chunked in to my skin, so that's good.
This fighter is going to look at you, and he's going to shoot his bow at your dragon.
Okay.
You can only shoot 1 arrow per round, so.
It's going to miss, and you want to know why?
Hmm.
Shield ally, knight ability. Allows me to add my shield bonus to an ally adjacent to me.
Alright,
For
what's
the
that make
round.
his AC?
His AC is a base of I'm sorry, I saw 22, not fucking...
His to hit is 38. His damage is
Gotcha.
22.
Oh, it hits. Okay.
Ah. I believe you can only use ride checks to buff your AC, not the mounts.
Yeah, unless he has a
Once
different
per round.
ability.
Yeah.
Actually, it's supposed to be only for my mount when it's hit in combat. I did it wrong to begin with.
Ah, you should have taken significantly more damage. But
Yeah.
that's okay. This guy just heard something big run through the woods, so he's going to move over here, and he's going to try to shoot you with a bow.
Where was he
Alright.
standing?
Hmm?
Oh, he was outside the range.
He
never mind.
was like right here. Yeah.
Alright, 10 damage. That DR comes in handy.
It is magic piercing if it matters.
No. The only thing that'll get past it is if they have silver touched anything.
No, as these people were not prepared to fight werewolves.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Camouflage.
Then I'll resist everything.
Camouflage, your turn.
Really quickly, before you take your turn, I'm gonna whisper to you. Well, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. I'm just gonna discuss something with you. Out of game, how good is your hide and move silently?
Hang on, let me look.
Aren't you like a scout?
That doesn't mean I remember stuff off the top of my head.
No, I
Yeah.
mean like, aren't you good at that? Is what I meant.
Probably like a plus 10 or higher is what he's saying.
Let's see. I am very good at it.
How good? Like a number.
Plus 21 on each.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, that'll probably work. Now, I'm gonna do some infusions on both of us, and then you're going to need to follow my instructions very carefully. Because I have a plan. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to infuse both of us, give us both a bunch of bonuses on skills. I'm gonna give you bonuses on hide and move silently, which I can do because you're, a construct. And I'm gonna give myself a bonus on use magic device. Then I'm gonna climb into my portable hole, and then you're gonna just try and sneak into the middle, right about here. Then, at exactly 9 minutes and 54 seconds after I climb into the portable hole, you have to open it, then lift me out. Because, yeah.
Okay, Mr. Mission Impossible.
You do understand each round is approximately like 36 seconds, right?
Yeah.
I
Each
thought it was
round is
6
6 seconds.
So
Yeah, 6
10
seconds.
rounds
6 seconds.
is a minute.
Yeah.
Because every round is 6 seconds.
Oh,
The effect
also,
needs precisely 10 minutes. I have 10 minutes of air inside of a portable hole, and also the thing I'm doing conveniently has a casting time of 10 minutes. So,
So you do know you'll be in that bag for
100 rounds, right?
that would be 96. Wait, no. That'd be exactly 99 rounds.
Yeah. You also need to look up a decanter of endless air for your portable hull.
Yeah, I know. I could have one. Didn't think to make one. I'll be fine. I do have technically enough air. It'll just.
Also, there's something extremely
I'll have
important.
just enough.
I don't want to cut you off. I really don't. But important stuff here. You're not on the turn order. You didn't roll.
Yes, I know. I'm just telling you, like, so you don't like. I'm just.
Oh yeah. I just mean so you can take your turn.
No, but like I was just saying this so you don't run in. Like not you. Camouflage doesn't just run in.
I didn't get
your
punished too
explanation just used up 2 of the 7 minutes that I had left before I get off of this game.
Ah.
I've got 5 minutes left.
Oh man. Yeah, I got 2 hours left.
I've got a doctor's appointment to take away too.
I've got a while. So
hopefully we can just like if we don't finish this, hopefully we can pick it up later.
yeah.
I was actually going to suggest if you're not going to be able to be here for the entire fight, would you like to be the person that does the sneaking around the outside to make sure nobody escapes?
You're good at
can do that.
I mean,
sure.
I could suggest that your character just goes along with my plan. So
because I'm pretty sure that Cerberus would be all right with having you catching any runners with no problems.
It would suck to lose someone for this fight, but I mean, it's up to you.
Okay.
That's fine with me.
Do you want to do that so that way you don't have to worry about losing out on anything?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do Border Patrol and talk off right now.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Alright, well, it was nice playing with the camouflage. Hope you enjoyed the thing.
That's my plan just messed up.
It happens.
I was gonna rip a hole in reality right in the center of their camp, but that's not gonna happen.
We got it. Don't worry about it.
I don't know if you do got it, and I am worrying about it.
I'm still pretty healthy. I got hit a lot of times, and they actually didn't hit me as hard as I thought they were going to. I think I can take at least 3 of these guys down by myself, at bare minimum.
Okay.
If you guys can take out the rest.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I got it.
Wait, this is the, what's it, score?
Your? Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah, I think.
Got you.
Do the thing.
Let's see.
Alright, I'm gonna take a restroom break since it's not gonna be my turn for a while.
It is Skewer's turn, yes.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna charge at this one.
A diving charge?
Yeah. I don't have the feat to give me the bonus for the dive, but I am doing a diving charge.
Okay.
But what I do have is ride by attack, so I can hit him, come back up, and then dive back down again on somebody else.
If you can attack twice in a turn, yes.
The ride, yeah, that's what I was meaning.
Yeah. So essentially, your dragon could attack on your first swoop, and then you could attack on the second swoop.
Yep.
As long as you have the movement.
Yep.
Alrighty.
So. And the other thing is, if this does not kill him instantly, he will need to make a bull rush oppose. I gotta double check the charging minotaur thing though.
You rolled me a percentile for mischance.
do I need to call high or low, or
It's up to you. It can be above 20 or below 80.
uh, below 80 being that it hits or misses?
Below 80 would be hit, or above 20
Oh,
being hit. Either
okay.
way, there's a
I'll
20% chance.
Okay, so long as it's between 20 and 80.
You choose.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to roll for getting above 20?
Above 20.
All right. 49. That's a hit.
Okay. And that was 24 damage.
Okay.
Oh wait, it didn't matter. 47 doesn't hit their AC.
It doesn't?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
It does.
I was gonna say.
Now,
Oh, that's.
now,
I could make a Phil Swift joke, but I'm not going to. But all of your heads now have the knowledge of the exact joke I was gonna make.
so in my campaign, I do something called overkill experience, where whenever you kill something, as long as it was relevant to kill, so you can't just go murder a rabbit, you get overkill experience. Now, the person who scored it will take the amount of overkill experience they get, and you put it in your copper pieces box, because this campaign doesn't use copper pieces. But everyone gains experience equal to the amount of overkill you did. That being said,
That's nice.
you would score 144 points of overkill on that mage.
Wow,
But
that's like
that missed?
one potion.
You said that missed?
No, he hit.
Okay.
Yeah, he was joking.
Okay. That's why I was just like, wait, what? And then, because that would have to come up 10. So,
Do you have that
So
thing
remember
where you
30
can
down,
leave
up
someone
10.
and move again?
yes. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That would be. Yes.
So that was your attack. So now it would be your dragon's attack.
Oh, no, I wasn't done yet. I have Ride By and Spirited Charge, as well as the Mounted Combat and. Okay,
Right.
Mounted Mobility does not count towards that.
But you charged, and you can only charge in a straight line. And
Ride
charging,
By attack,
right? Which means if
which
you
allows
charge,
me to move afterwards, but I can't. My total movement for the round cannot exceed double my mounted speed. My mounted speed is 90.
is there something that lets you turn while charging?
Ride By attack,
Lets you attack, move, and then continue your move.
you may move and attack as
Oh.
if with a standard charge, and then move again, continuing the straight line of the charge.
Right. So if you were here,
Total
or sorry,
movement
here,
on the round cannot
you
exceed
could
double your
charge
range.
this way and hit both people. But if you're here going this way, what's letting you make a 180-degree turn to come this way?
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't have that one yet.
Yeah.
I thought I was misunderstanding what you were talking about.
Yeah.
That one's it's a flyby attack, if I remember correctly, which allows you to charge, move, charge. That was the one I forgot. Okay. But what I can do is I can move over to him.
I don't want to interrupt, but unless we want to just say that like I forgot about it, so it doesn't matter. I have the Cloak of Displacement Minor. So unless we want to just say like yeah, I just didn't use it. Could you roll 3 percentile dice servers for the ones that hit me?
You gotta remember it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, all the magic items that my players have, you gotta remember them, or you just
Yeah.
forget, or just like in real combat, you would just forget to use them.
Oh, that's totally fine.
Okay, so it's a +9 because I don't have the rest of the stats rolled up for it yet.
If you can kill 2 people in a turn, that's great.
23 to hit.
A 23 would miss their AC.
Okay. And then I would follow that up with a breath attack. right in his face.
You can do both. Is the breath
Mhm.
attack not a standard action?
Let me double check. I remembered. Of course, I did not write that part down.
I mean, there are dragon metamagic feats that you can use, like quicken breath and stuff. But
Quicken breath actually just reduces the amount of time
The
for the
recharge.
next breath.
you sure?
Yeah.
I thought it let you do
Yep.
it as a swift action, but it added turns before you could.
Mm-mm.
That might be a different
The way,
feat.
yeah, the way that the quicken breath works is it decreases the cooldown if you have a reusable breath.
I can vouch for that. While looking for feats, that was the one I came across too.
I'm specifically referring to the meta breath feat.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that's what I'm
looking at
referring
it.
to as well.
You can use your
Alright.
breath weapon as a free action, but you add +4 to the number of rounds you must wait before you can use your breath weapon again.
Except my breath weapon is the once a day,
Ah, okay.
which means it wouldn't really matter.
You're right.
So then it would still be a standard action.
They default as standard actions.
Yeah.
It's alright. This is why this battle is vaguely simple, so we can all work out the kinks in the characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I said before, like this is the first time in a while that I've actually been able to
All good.
play 3.5.
It's
Yeah,
a
I'm still trying to
learning
figure things out myself.
experience.
That's why I built a melee character.
Yep.
Didn't want to overcomplicate it with spells.
Yeah, you just want to roll dice and hit stuff.
Yeah, it
Yep.
doesn't even specify if it's standard or swift, so I'm just gonna assume it's a standard.
Yeah, they default is. Alright. Skewer done?
Yeah, because I can't do the second attack for the dragon.
Okay, Mr. Alchemist.
Alright.
Well, you see,
Someone
the
comes
thing
out
with
of the tent.
artificers is they
Oh.
don't run fast.
Oh, a mini boss. Wait, is that a giant? Looks like it.
And he's actually.
Can I roll a knowledge
That's huge.
arcana check to
Yeah.
see what it is?
Sure.
I think I actually have that as well. Let me go check. I think the class gave that to me.
As long as you have at least one rank in it.
I forgot to even put a rank in it.
37.
37. He indeed be a giant.
He's what?
I said he indeed be a giant. But there's
Do I
something
know what kind of giant?
different about this giant.
Oh no.
Because
Do I
he
know what
rolls high
kind of
enough.
giant?
Let me guess, storm giant.
No, not that mean.
Doesn't look
This is
like
not
it.
a
This-
storm. If this is
Yeah.
a storm giant, I'm calling nonsense.
In fact, this is it seems to be a giant that's mixed with a Goliath.
Ah,
Okay,
so additional that armor. Fun.
so Goliath got a little bit too freaky. Huh.
Mhm.
Or the giant got a bit too freaky and just shoved the entire Goliath up in there.
Never know. Maybe it was small for a giant, and he met a overly big Goliath. You know, it's a match made in heaven.
Anyway, so he comes out.
He
Oh
does.
my.
Do keep in mind, I tend to have off the wall powers and things to help keep players on their toes, and this is primarily to poke fun at people who use the manuals to figure out the weaknesses for everything.
Oh yeah, I just use
I don't-
completely different stats. Don't worry about why the Hellhound's making 5 bite attacks. It's definitely not a Hydra.
I don't even bother to look at the monster manual unless I'm trying to find a picture so that way I can see it clearly.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
a lot of previous DMs are like, I'm just going to throw this in here to take the place of this because I can't find the
Mhm.
actual picture.
So he would come out. And he would say, "Who's disturbing my camp?" No responses there.
I look up and go, oh, hi. That's me.
He would look to you raise his hammer up into the air
Hmm.
and
Yeah, this won't
swipe
go
it
well.
towards you.
Okay.
Does a 28 hit your touch?
One sec, because I got to do the mobility thing too. Okay, no, that's attacks of opportunity. So yes, it does.
All right. You just see his giant hammer
Mhm.
come flying towards you and just slam into you before
Okay.
essentially boomeranging around and landing back in his hand.
Oh no, the dude's got a boomerang hammer.
Okay. And that's just
Oh.
regular damage?
It's magic bludgeoning.
Okay.
Alchemist.
I hate doing math.
Or you can just click your character.
You guys got this.
Click your health.
What's that?
Click your token one time.
I got it. It was
Okay.
just mathing.
Well, you don't have to. If you just click your token and then the 3 bubbles that come up, you click the one your health is in, and then you just click -31,
Oh.
Yeah.
and then hit enter, and you're good to go. All right, Alchemist turn.
Okay. So instead of charging headlong into the fight, I'm gonna actually, prepare stuff. So I'm gonna hold on. What's the thing called? Sorry, artificers are complicated.
He's gonna do that thing in like one of those movies where it's like there's just that one guy who prepares for like an hour while everyone's fighting, and he's like, "All right, guys, I'm here," and everyone's dead.
But then he kills the boss.
Yeah, with a cone of very fun things. Okay. I'm gonna use my meta magic item, and target my wand of incendiary surge, making it a twin spell. So whenever I shoot an incendiary surge, I shoot 2 incendiary surges. And that's my turn. Booyah! Wasn't I awesome? Don't worry, this is a lot cooler than it sounds. This will help. I'm doubling my damage output.
Mages.
Alright.
Now, this mage over here sees this big, scary-looking werewolf over here.
Also, just
I bet he does.
Question.
don't mind
Was
me
he
just
aggroed still?
doing some measuring.
Was he one of the ones that got aggroed by me?
No, that was this one that you flew down and killed.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
he was.
So
one
that
of
one
them.
and then this one.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So 1 mage for me, 1 mage for you, essentially.
2 for me, 1 for you. I just killed one.
I didn't
already.
know that. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I mean. Sorry, the alive ones.
Yeah.
All right. So, how's this mage gonna kill me? What's he flinging?
He's just gonna point at you.
This is gonna be a touch, isn't it?
It is.
I don't know.
Oh,
if
that
my
was
touch
really
is either
shitty.
glitched. Well, that's the thing. I think that still hits me. I have a 10 on touch.
Ooh. Oh yeah, you get penalties from your size.
Not just that. I'm not getting anything from my dex. I don't know if you're supposed to get touch from your dex. I
You
don't
do.
know.
No.
I don't know how that works.
Oh, yeah, you do.
You do? It's
Yeah.
not applying.
Well, I have 30 AC, 23 touch, and 27 flat-footed. Why
Are
is
you
the artifacts
wearing-
planking?
Are you wearing armor?
Yes, I'm
Yes.
wearing armor.
No,
Well,
not you. I'm talking about
I'm wearing
Horse.
heavy armor. Yeah.
That's
he's
why
in
you don't
full
have
plate.
any dex being applied to your
Well,
touch.
sorry, no, mine's mithril. But yeah. Okay, so I don't get touch to dex. I don't get dex to touch if I'm wearing armor. Oh, that's
You don't get dex to touch if you're wearing heavy armor.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's
because
not.
with the-
Okay.
Well, what's your
But it's
dex
still
modifier?
technically heavy armor because it doesn't do the
My
mithril-
dex modifier is 5.
Wait, I thought you were wearing demon armor. Is that
I am.
mithril?
Yeah, yeah. I paid
But the-
extra to turn it mithril.
But
I
the
don't think
thing
you
is,
can do that.
Yeah, I don't think you can
I
pay
was
to
told
make
it could.
special armors mithril or adamantine.
no, you wouldn't be able to change them. You'd be able to
Upgrade
add
them.
things to them, but
Yeah.
you wouldn't be able to change what their base material is.
God, I'm just getting like mixed signals from everything. I'm like, I can do this, but then I can't do that, and then this, and
Alright,
then this. It's
So
like, oh my god.
special armors and weapons, you're not allowed to change what their base properties are. Whatever the
Yeah.
base properties are, they are. And you can add things to them like more pluses and attributes like, special daggers, you can add flaming and whatnot to them. And because it's full plate, your normal full dex allotment is normally 1.
Mhm.
So one of your 5 decks would be able to go to your touch AC.
Alright.
Which you would
Actually,
get up.
full plate is 0. Half plate is 1.
Oh, that's right. So your touch would actually be like 9 because you're large right now.
Okay. All right. Well, then either way, yeah, that hits.
All right.
I don't really know if that guy could miss me.
He could roll
the
1.
reason,
Yeah, he can't miss. That's what I thought.
but I
That's
mean,
a-
even with the mithril, the thing is that the chart isn't set up to be able to specifically change things based on the material, and that's why it
Mhm.
wasn't adding it before.
Mm-hmm. All right. So 4 missiles come flying after you.
Nice.
I need
Okay,
a strength check from
last
you to resist a bull rush, which you will get a
Alright,
plus
that's
4
convenient.
on because
Yeah.
you are large size.
So a strength check, right? So I'm clicking the roll for strength.
Yep.
Okay. Whatever this is, plus 4. All right. Okay. 37.
37, which means you succeed. So it
I would hope so. I rolled a 17 on
so
that.
the missiles are not able to push you.
Okay. So then let me see. What's the base for each missile? Sorry, the base plus to hit. I mean, plus to damage. I mean.
It's each missile is 1d8 plus 8 damage.
1d. Okay, so let's see. So then 2 damage, 1 damage, 2 damage,
3 damage.
3 damage. Oh my god, math. Oh my god. 2 is 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 damage. Okay. God, a DR is so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Barely flinched me. I barely flinch. Just like absorbs into my fur.
Just like, boy,
Was that supposed to hurt?
This mage will shoot at you again.
at me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mr. Skior.
Okay. That doesn't hit.
A 26 doesn't hit your touch.
It hits. Oh, right. It has to hit AC first before you have to roll for spell resistance.
Yes.
Right.
And this spell isn't affected by spell resistance.
That hits AC. Or touch.
Phew.
What kind of?
It's force damage.
Spell? Okay.
Also, werewolf, you do know that these arrows are not counted against your DR, right?
So wait, is Mage Missile based on touch?
Magic
Mage
missile,
Missile-
you don't even roll to hit. You just roll damage. This isn't magic
Okay.
missile.
But this is a ranged touch attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called Melf's Unicorn Arrow.
They're not counted against what, sorry?
It's a spell. It doesn't go against your damage reduction.
Doesn't it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, so that works differently than it does in the thing. Okay.
Yeah. These are just pure force
That
damage.
sucks. Oh, okay.
It'd be different if it was like summoning objects to hit you with. Like some spells like can summon a giant icy fucking meteor to throw at you. That would count. This is like immaterial damage.
So just because of the specific spell?
most spells are just elemental damage, not physical damage.
Mm.
Don't you have to roll an attack roll for each one of them? Not just
Not
the
if they're
one?
all hitting the same target. If I aim at 4 different things, I have to make 4 separate attacks.
Okay.
At least to my
No,
I'm
knowledge.
just gonna make this
you
real
conjure
easy
4
on me then.
arrows, and each arrow you make an attack for.
Oh,
10
yeah. All right.
silver or magic.
So that's 1,
There.
2, 3, 4.
Okay. I was asking because I honestly, I've never actually even seen this spell before, so.
It's a great spell. In my opinion, it's better than Fireball. Also, strength check to resistible rush.
That is a 4
So you're going against the DC 27.
plus 8. Nat 20.
Nice. You were unmoved by those missiles. Your chest hurts a little bit, but you were otherwise unmoved. Boris.
Okay, I didn't think I was actually unsure if I was gonna get a turn. All right. Now with actions, I'm not 100% sure if I can do this, but let's say I killed this guy early within my attacks. Could I, if I had anything left over, could I move over to this guy and then distribute the rest onto him?
So,
No.
unless you have something that allows you otherwise, once you make an attack, whenever that attack stops, your attacking is done for the turn. Skewer can do it
Okay.
because he has flyby attack, so he can move, hit something, and then keep moving.
Yeah, he has special stuff for that. Yeah. Just not. Oh, it just wasn't clear on.
Otherwise,
special
would be like
actions.
smite. Smite will let you, if
Okay.
you kill an enemy, you can make another
cleave.
attack. Or cleave, that's what it is, not smite.
Cleave,
yeah.
but you would only be able to move up
If I was
to
next
5
to them.
feet. No,
Yeah.
you'd be able to move up to 5 feet to cleave, but past that you wouldn't be able to move anything further.
Unless you have supreme cleave. But that's like really high level. And takes a ton of
Okay.
fucking feats as prereqs. It's like not worth it
That's
at
fine.
all. It's just like whirlwind attack. Whirlwind attack is such a great feat, but it has so many stupid requirements.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I really need to kill that mage because I did not know that spells went past DR. So that's
Hey.
a problem. And really wish it would have told me that, and not just said just silver. But going past that, I guess I'll have to kill this guy first, as I'm not sure, but I think moving away from him provokes an opportunity attack. So I'll probably have to kill him first. So I'll go ahead and kill him first. Let me see. I'll do different attacks. No, full round? Yeah, full round. Hopefully this is how this works. I'm gonna do it and just see. No flanking. Okay. What kind of negative I'm gonna want to take to this? Because I get a lot of extra damage. I'll take a negative. How much did I put in the? Sorry, let me go check on my abilities. What do I have on this? What did I put? How much Essentia? Okay, so this isn't my bite attack, so I get +5 for every -1. I think I'll do -4 for +20. So what do I do? Negative sign, -4. Okay. Additional attack bonus. I have none. Power attack bonus. Yeah, this much. Submit. Additional damage bonus. No, that's fine. Full attack? Yeah. If I full attack, I can't move afterwards, right?
You can 5-foot step.
Okay. So then if I use a standard action, is that just my main attacks?
That would just be a singular attack, yes.
Oh, that's a singular. Okay. Alright. Sorry, I'm not sure how natural attacks work, so I wasn't sure if I could like standard action attack then with my naturals. Okay. That sucks. That's really sucky. But okay, that's fine. I'll just. I guess I'll go ham on this guy because you said overkill gets more experience.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, full attack. Okay.
All right. How many attacks you get on a full round?
Yeah. How many of those hit? Because that does matter for a certain feat that I took. I'm sorry, Soulman.
How many attacks do you get on a full round? Do you get 4 or you get?
It might be doing it wrong. Let me see.
How are you doing 12d8?
Oh, I took a shit ton of bonuses to my claws. This is
I know,
my
but how are you
demon armor
getting
claws.
12d8? That sounds like you need to take, like... Did you forget to change it from taking improved natural attack?
No,
like,
I also
12?
took natural attacks.
What?
I also have an item that gives me it. I have a soulmate. I have something else that's buffing it up. I have different items. I also have a plus to the damage from the amulet. I did power, the negative thing, to give me more damage to it.
I
I'm
know,
doing a
but
lot of
aren't those all
bonuses.
static bonuses, not, like, dice?
No, the other ones are. The certain things I have other, like, due to my size, due to my my feats, due to even
Okay.
one of my soulmens. I looked up the scaling for the claw, like the demon armor's claws, and it told me that that's the way it goes from. It goes from 1d10 to 12d8. This is one of my natural attacks that hit the hardest.
From 1d10 to 12d8?
12d8. Yeah, let me go check. I'm pretty sure that's what it told me.
I think that's supposed to be 2d8.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
12.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Hold
you're
on.
wrong.
Hold on.
That's not okay.
1d10, 2d8, 3d8, 4d8, 6d8, 8d8, and max is 12d8. After
How are you
max
increasing your size like a lot? That's a lot.
I have 2 improved natural oh my god, sorry, I'm messing up my words. I have 2 improved natural attacks. I have a soulman that increases it, and my size.
Soul meld increases it.
Yeah.
And improved natural attack doesn't.
Yeah, they don't stack.
Yeah,
on
They go
itself.
into one
stack.
individual natural attack at
Right.
a time.
You can take improved natural attack bite and then improved natural attack claws. You can't
Well,
take
you
like
can't stack it on the same one.
Nope.
nah.
Also, this is a weapon. It's your demon arm.
It counts as an unarmed strike.
Does it? Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I do less damage though. Hold on. Well, that's easy to calculate.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah, 'cause
is that's
that's a
minus
lot.
4 of those. That's minus 4.
I wish you could just take improved natural attack like 8 times.
Okay.
I would do
So,
that.
6. What is that? 13, and then 6. So 19. Okay. You know what? Calculator time. This is easy enough. Okay. So 84 damage gets turned into minus 19. So that first one's 65 damage. And we'll go to the 103 damage. How much is the 7, 1, 8, 10, 18 minus 18? The second one is 85 damage.
Well, the 35 you rolled is what I call in my campaign a climactic clash,
Oh, yeah.
which essentially this happens whenever you roll and land exactly on something's AC.
Okay.
And the way it works is we both roll a d20. If you roll
Yeah.
higher, you hit. If I roll higher, you miss.
Okay, so I at most hit 2 of these attacks. Yeah, I didn't think so.
Miss.
Okay, so then the other one was 65, so 65 damage.
Yeah, he took 65 damage, and you
And then I
chomped his
do
HP.
Then I do the other attacks because I have natural attacks. All right, so now I'm gonna do my wolf claws. I can't do a full round action thing. No, I do. I do, and then I just take the other 2. I'm not because it's
Was
still
that
pretty hard
not
to hit.
4 claw attacks?
What?
So you should have what, a bite left?
No, that was my demon armor claws. I'm using
okay.
now. Now these are gonna be my werewolf claws.
Well, you use the demon armor claws as your attack. You don't get them in addition to. It's not like bonus attacks. The armor just comes with claws in case you didn't have a natural weapon to fight with.
All right, I'm gonna use the. Hold on a second. I'm a dumbass. Okay,
It's okay, it's all
I'm gonna
learning.
use my Kruthic Claws. Base attack bonus, yeah. Power attack bonus, nothing. Nothing.
So
Full
you
attack.
have 4 arms, or where are these claws coming from?
My soulments. They give me 2 Kruthic Claws.
Also,
I've
how
got
are
it
you
to my
power
totem.
attacking plus 20?
Because I have a soulman that and that I use all my essentia on it to basically make it so I get more damage the more I spend on it.
Right, but you can only use an amount of power attack equal
Yeah.
to your base attack bonus.
Yeah. I did a -4 to my attack.
And that quintuples it.
You have improved
Yeah.
power attack?
Hold on. Dread Carapace Shape to Hands, level 1 for Essentia spent. Gain a version of power attack, but only for natural weapons. +2 damage. +2 damage for bite attacks. +1 damage, -1 to hit for all natural weapons. But 1 more per Essentia.
I think that doesn't. I don't think you can like activate that as power attack. I think it just works like power attack. Yeah, that's. I don't know. That's definitely not how that works.
That's okay, it's all learning.
Yeah, I'm used to being
My fault
stupid.
for recommending an Incarnum class to a person who,
It's
knew.
stupid, yeah. That's
You're
alright.
not dumb, it's just it has a learning curve to it.
Oh god, I'm so fucking stupid. This should be
You're
easy.
not dumb. It's
God,
fine.
alright. I didn't put any of my power attack into that or anything. I have a +5 plus that. That should be right.
All right.
Should be. I
Yeah,
fucking
that's
hope.
a lot more reasonable for a claw attack.
Yeah.
Anyway, I didn't want to put power attack onto that as I felt like I would have 100% missed.
A 39 would hit.
Yeah, and then I got 1 more because I have 2 of these claws on me. It gives me 2. 1 second, sorry. Okay. And then I have my bite. Where's my bite? Where did I put that? Don't tell me I didn't put in the bite. Okay, I did. Thank God. Okay, roll it. Okay. Okay, so that was demon claws, my other claws, my bite. Pretty sure that I'm done. Pretty sure.
All right.
Then I
So
move 5 feet down after murdering him in the face.
Alright.
And then I'll use my now because I'm actually oh yeah, I have to check before using my armor. Does this just say melee attacks? Oh no. Yeah, I think the Cloak of Displacement's just against melee attacks. Cloak of Displacement. Sorry. Need to make sure I know if I can at least dodge spells before I just use this. Let's see. What kind of man? Okay, what is this though? Displacement. Subject 50% total miss. Okay, so yeah, I think it's against everything because it's just like cover, like as if I was covered in smoke.
you're
Okay.
correct.
Then I'll command the cloak to activate.
All right.
And I don't believe I can do anything else.
Alrighty. Fighter. Out of this one. This one. This one. This one.
Oh yeah, I don't think so. I heavily doubt it at least, but natural armor doesn't count against for touch, right?
No.
I didn't think so.
Touch is one of the hardest ACs to try to raise.
Boost, yeah.
I mean, I do have a 23, so.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alright, so these 3 fighters, if I can get him in
Oh,
square.
wait, never mind. I did that wrong. I have an 18. Oops.
Are going
Yeah.
to try
That
and
is a pretty big oops, yeah.
the werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
1, that's a miss.
Miss, yeah. Oh wow, they would need really low to miss. Oof.
2
Yeah.
and 3.
Yeah. Anything else?
Mage is not its turn yet.
Yeah.
This fighter here, Skewer, are you right in front of him?
Or are you flying up in the sky?
Skewer.
I think he's muted.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's muted.
Yo, my bad.
Are you up
I
in the
am
air or are you right in
technically-
front of him?
I'm like right in front of him.
All right. He is going to free action drop his bow and swift action draw his sword
Okay.
and full round you.
Also, was those are those magical bows?
It's magic piercing,
Okay.
but that will go off your DR.
Oh, okay. So this game's very specific about things. Cool.
Anything coming from a mage probably won't go off your DR. That's what spell resistance is
So-
for.
He was using his free action to drop the weapon, and then using his movement to draw.
His swift.
His
They have,
swift.
they have
Okay.
quick draw.
I was just making sure it was
3 attacks. This is
no.
against your mount. Because that's
My
what's right in front of
mount.
him.
The first one would hit, and I'm gonna use the ride check for that. The other 3 does not.
He only gets 3 attacks. That would miss. Good roll. And this fighter and this fighter would fire bows at you.
At me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That does not hit.
What's
Neither
your
does that.
AC?
It goes up by +2 every time it hits. My AC is right now currently sitting at a 45.
But you know that
I'm sorry.
resets at the beginning of each of your turns, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I get the +4 because of the movement from my previous round.
Right. And you know the Pearl Black Dot won't affect your mount.
One more time.
Like if someone swings at your mount, it won't affect your Pearl Black Dot.
Yeah, I'm aware of that for
Okay.
the mount. You said you were shooting at me, right?
Yep, these 2 were shooting at you.
Yeah.
Alright, that's all of them. Skewer.
My turn. Okay. I'm gonna use my swift action to do a swivel with the lance, because I have to perform like an acrobatic action to reset my moves, maneuvers. So I'm going to be flying up as well. Shit. Oh, button. There we go. I'm gonna be flying up. God damn it. There we go. Flying up to here.
Alright.
I'm gonna
That
be going
fighter
up in the air at the same time as well.
that fighter will take an attack of opportunity against you.
Mhm.
Well, your mount.
Okay.
That's a miss.
And actually, I'm going to withhold doing that. I'll just take that. Oops, I get the select button. All right. And then God damn it. Yeah. I'm gonna charge right at that mage.
Someone. Do you have something that lets you charge after moving?
Ooh. Charge is double my movement.
Yes, but it takes your whole action to charge.
The last time I looked in 3.5, you were able to move up to your overall movement and then charge.
That's not how charging works to my knowledge, but let's check. 3.5 charging.
Okay.
Yes, charging is a special full round action that allows you to move up twice your speed and attack during the action. However, it carries tight restrictions on how you can move.
Gotcha. So that is actually something that I learned wrong from the last person. Good to know.
If you move again, we'll just take that same attack of opportunity from the fighter. I won't reroll it.
I would actually have to do a 5-foot step back to do what I actually wanted to do to begin with. It'll be a 5-foot step back, because then what I'm going to do then is I'm going to do that. And charge straight through.
Alright, I don't think you can charge through enemies, though.
Ride by attack, I can charge and attack, or I can charge, move, and I can move up to my. And you're talking about whether or not if I don't drop them. Ride by attack. When you are mounted and use the charge action, you may move and attack as if with the standard charge, and then move again, continuing a straight line on the charge. Your total movement for the round can't exceed double your mounted speed.
Right, I'm talking about charging through enemies. Like through enemy, like the squares they occupy.
True.
So you could charge
I'm
him,
thinking.
or you could
I was
charge
thinking about the
him or this
whole entire
mage.
thing is if I drop them as I go, but
If you can charge to him and
Mhm.
drop him, then
That'd be
yeah, you
amazing.
could charge again.
Because I mean,
yeah,
if I. Sorry.
you're good.
Because that's what I was going to say is if I charge and I end up hitting. Because I'd also have to be charging through this soldier here too.
Yes.
I would end up having to actually be able to hit both of them successfully and drop both of them successfully to continue the charge through.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I have no problems trying that, but if I get stopped at the giant, then I get stopped at the giant. God damn it, I just closed out what I was needing. So, am I good to do that?
Yeah, if you can. Well,
I don't.
Yeah.
I sincerely doubt that I'll drop the giant, but I'm just saying, like, the process of it.
yeah. You're large size, so we can. We could say you can charge past him because you're large sized.
Charge past the soldier.
Yeah. So if you wanted to charge past him, you could charge to the giant.
I'm confused. Because you had just said the previous round that if I with the ride by attack, if I had charged in a straight line, I would have to do attack rolls for everybody in that line. Because you had
Yes.
used the example of like
So-
if I had charged, like
The
through
the
them like
example
this.
is, where's a large token? Let's just use this. So if you're here, you
Okay.
could charge essentially here, hit him, and then charge to him and hit him because they're not directly in your path.
Got you. Okay.
do something.
Okay.
You're right back.
3 by 3, so this is huge. Is Boris a barbarian?
No, he's a totemist.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm making my new character sheet now. Don't worry about it. I'm not stupid. Well, I mean, I am, but I'm really smart enough to know what's gonna happen. I've played
I
this
already
edition
figured-
before.
I was gonna say I already figured he'd end up throwing something at us that would kill us in the first attempts.
Well, I kind of thought things worked a different way, and that's getting me killed. So, it is how it is.
Look, I was playing my character as as he was meant to be.
Yeah.
Because knights follow a knight's code, and one of the biggest things in the knight's code is they can't sneak up on the target to attack them. They have to pronounce themselves directly.
Nice.
Yeah, but skewering something for 200 damage with a lance is all right.
I mean, they were holding a weapon and they were attacking.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it's all right.
They were not. I would say they were not a helpless target.
That's why I said it was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it was all right.
We heard you.
Yeah.
I really just need to learn to just when I play this edition to just not even put a backstory in because there's no point.
Well, no, you can make a survivable character. Just
No, I can't.
You're just going to be better off making a survivable character if it's starting off in the early levels rather than mid to late.
15.
Yeah. Because if you start off a character at level 1, yeah, it's going to be a pain in the ass to survive. But you'll have more chances to survive from the get-go than you will if you were to start at level 15.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Besides, if this character of mine dies, I'm making my halfling barbarian that I built in 5e.
Nice.
Because it'll be fucking hysterical, because he frenzies every time somebody makes a comment about short. or small people or jokes.
Yeah. Note that halflings do get -2 strength in 3.5e, and
Oh,
their
I'm aware.
weapons are smaller and deal less damage. So,
I'm aware
yeah.
because they also get the -2 to strength in 5e.
And halflings,
Mhm.
they don't. No, they don't.
The variant that I use does.
Well,
At least it
you
always
did it
gets.
wrong.
At least it always gets added when I put it in. Put the variant in on D&D Beyond.
Mm.
I might as well play something that's going to be indicative of this anyway.
And I mean, there's ways to work around the requirement of strength for your items too. So but I think the funniest bit is the fact that this time around when I built him, I gave him 3 levels into Druid on top of the Barbarian, and there was an Orc that was trying to grapple him down, so he just immediately wild shaped into a bear and freaked the hell out of the Orc. He really got to post it up in there, man.
Oh yeah, I'm dying. I
No,
might
no,
as well.
not
start it.
you.
Might as
I
well
was
start it.
talking about him posting up in the announcements for the Twitch channel.
Oh, sorry, I was talking about the comment with Alchemist.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm dying, dude. I might as well make it now. Oh, I don't have to do it later.
I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah.
Mm. Now, I'd say that that would actually go past the giant, wouldn't you guys?
What would? Huh? Uh, what this?
Like the can you can't see my arrow, can you?
Yeah, I can. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, it's not covering his face,
Okay.
but you're large, so I think it actually technically would. Yeah, it would. You'd be in one square too big. So
So
if you go like,
if I
because if
were
you go
to
like
actually
this, and then if you moved it there, you would technically be like here, going through here. So yeah, you would.
so I would have to like actually do the 5 foot up that way and then charge.
Yes, correct. It's just because of how big you are. That's all. Being big like that comes with its upsides and downsides.
Yeah. Well, it's my mount, not me, that's that large.
Yeah. Well, you're on the mount though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, sorry, that's what I meant.
Just waiting for him to get back.
That's why I thought I might as well make up a new character while we're waiting.
Yeah.
Something to do.
Now I'm just eating some dessert real fast.
Nice.
Because I don't know how long this game's gonna go, but I figured finish eating.
I'm only gonna be here for like another 50 minutes to an hour because then I have another game starting. So either way, I'll have to go. If I die, just hopefully it'd be like, well, I'm still here. That way I can at least know, like, oh yeah, I'm dead. All right.
Yeah.
At least like that information.
Well, my entire intent is to get over there just to piss you off with saying something rude.
Cool.
Maybe you get a benefit out of it or some shit.
I don't think so. It's a shame. I like this character. I put a lot of work into it, but that was my own fault for thinking I was actually doing a moderately okay build. It's not a big deal, though.
I should have
I
looked
said-
further into the flaws and everything so I could have gotten more feats, honestly.
I should have played more into my evil alignment and ran.
Because there was a couple of flaws that I was looking at that I could have taken to give me the extra feats to be able to do the wing over and things like that.
Mhm.
But I mean, this is the first time I actually prioritized a knight for mounted combat because
Yeah.
while it's a big part of the knight's class, it's just most mounts can't carry a knight that's carrying like a good 175 pounds with a medal on them.
Well, of course. I think half of 1d8 is 5, right? Well, like the average.
Well, if I know.
Yeah. At least 5e tools helps. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, so how much is it? 8? It's 40. Okay.
Yeah, from what I'm seeing, it's 4.48, which would be 4.5, which if you round it up to the whole number, it would be 5.
So then it's 5 plus 5 for my con, 8 times, that's 80. Okay, I'm already tankier.
Wait, how much health did you have for this tomb?
Oh, that's only 8 out of the 15 levels, and my werewolf only has like 120 HP.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, I rolled like 4 ones when I did the HP
Oh
roll.
yeah, I'm supposed to be tankier. I forgot. How much do I add for this? +2. I'm supposed to be tankier in werewolf form. Shit, because I add +2 to my con. Wait, no, I add +3 to my con. I have a modifier of +3 when I'm in werewolf. I'm supposed to have an extra 45.
No, the funnier bit would have been is if you actually rolled barbarian, you would have been getting an additional +2 when you raged.
Yeah. Okay. So what am I at again? +45. Okay. Let's just go to the token and do that. I don't feel like doing math right now. I'm already a little bit upset. Wait, I was at 31. I didn't press the right thing. +45. I'm at 76. Okay. I'm not near, like, super death now. Okay. And then that should be what?
That sounded
Six.
like a Cerberus coming back.
Okay. Okay, I'm a lot healthier than I thought. At least there's something I missed, and I actually caught it. I still feel like I'm at least dead though, because one of those guys hit me for 60 damage, and I couldn't resist it.
If this works like I'm hoping it will, you won't have to worry about it nearly as much.
If that mage and the fighters get to hit me, I'm gone. Man, I feel like I'm like 5,000 pounds, and I'm just on your back right now. This sucks.
Who, me?
Yeah,
I'm
I
used to
haven't done
playing.
shit.
I'm used to playing frontline characters,
So am I.
and
Even when
if
I play 5e and I'm a spellcaster, I'm still in the front line.
yeah, like that's what I was getting ready to say. Like even when I play like my rogue characters, I'm still on the front line because a lot of the times when I play them, I'll take the feat where I can hide and move silently in straight daylight
Yeah.
because I don't care if I have more damage stacked on what I need to do. If I can't even get in there, it's not going to matter.
Yeah. That one. Okay. That's fine. Well, hopefully a Skull Crusher Ogre will be more fun. We'll just have to see. And I'll probably just go Barbarian. I can at least match the intelligence at that point. Okay, so that's 8. So I'd get 7 levels of Barbarian, which gets me my first part of damage reduction. Not bad. No, do Barbarians just not have a counter to the DR?
No, Barbarian's damage reduction is just flat.
Oh, that's cool. So they have one of the stronger ones in the game.
Mhm.
Nice. All right.
No, I mean
That
like it
works.
doesn't prevent damage resist. It doesn't prevent like spell
Spells.
resistance.
Yeah.
But
I need the bathroom. Just let. I'll be back soon.
Yeah. Cerberus isn't here, so you're fine. Hmm. Okay.
hmm.
I might even be able to finish this character sheet before it comes back. Barbarians are laughably easy to do. Good lord.
I mean, to be honest, a lot of the things he's been throwing at me, I just realized that if I had actually written out the stats and everything for my mount like I needed to,
Mm-hmm.
majority of them would not have actually hit.
Nice.
Because at 15th level, because it scales based on like how the paladin mounts are.
Mm-hmm.
15th level, it would have +8 on bonus hit dice, +10 to nat armor, +4 to strength, as well as spell resistance, command creatures of its kind, improved speed, share spells, share saving throws, empathetic link, and approved evasion.
Nice.
Which is funny because if it's improved evasion and it succeeds,
Mm-hmm.
while I'm mounted on it, the improved evasion counts for me as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Or at
have
least
a
supposed to.
ring of evasion, but that hasn't come up for me at the moment. Not yet, at least. I feel like that's a good thing. My saves aren't actually that high.
All right, I'm back. Is Cerberus back yet?
Nope.
No. Still waiting. I'm done my erase. I'm actually almost done my class too. It's going pretty well. I would roll for my health, but I feel like that's going to hurt me more than anything. I'm scared. Okay, so the Skull Crusher only gets me proficiency with the heavy armor and the shield that is Tower Shield for Barbarian. Oof, that's rough. That's
I think
funny.
what the party needs is AoE damage.
Yeah, I can just go Roland.
I mean, I can build a spell hoarding dragon wizard.
Hmm.
I just have to pull up what the actual adjustment is for that because I don't
Is it
remember.
Lord Drake time?
You would also have you'd need your character to die first.
For spell hoarding?
No, to make a second character.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because Cerberus only lets us have one. Okay, I think that's the class done. Nice. That was easy.
I'm fairly certain that the spell hoarding is not spell hoarding. This character is going to be dying because he's only got like
Yeah.
47 hit points left.
I'm oh yeah, I'm at 76 and I've gotten hit like once. Oh yeah, how many levels again? I think I have seven. Yeah, seven. Hobby. Oh wait, yeah, I need to take into account the Skull Crushers hit die. That's right, you add that to the fortification. 5, 2, 2. Alright. Bab. 7, 2. And then what are you? Base attack bonus of 6. So that'd be 13. Okay. 6. So 11. And then up to 4. Well, at least I got a good fort save, but not good anything else. Coupons equal to 11. Wow. That Skull Crusher gets a lot of skill points. Good freaking lord. It's more than any class.
Oh, now this is going to be hilarious.
Okay, well, I guess that's math. Times my int 2 plus int modifier. Okay. So my int is that, so that's 33. Okay. That's not too bad. Craft intimidate, module detection, intimidate. Wait, what? Architecture. There's no architecture. That's odd. What college is this though? And ride. Okay. Oh. Improved grapple. Improved grapple and 2 weapon fighting. Cool. Don't know what those are. Wouldn't I need the first one though? So if your race just gives you a feat, even if that feat requires prerequisites of other feats, does it still just give that to you anyway, even if you don't have
If
meet the
it's
prerequisite?
something that comes from the race, it's supposed to be something that you just get flat out.
Oh, okay.
There's some people that do argue that in different ways, though.
Do not provoke an attack of opportunity when you make a touch attack to start a grapple. You also get a +4 on all grapple checks regardless of whether you started the grapple. Okay, so I get to basically just grapple without penalties, and I get a bonus to it. Okay. That's not the worst thing I've seen, but this means I'm gonna have to actually remember to grapple.
I think there is a. I want to say it's a prestige class called Tavern Brawler, which gives you bonuses, I think, to unarmed attacks and grappling.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that though, because I only did a quick look through on it.
Gotcha. What else do I get? 2-weapon fighting. I'll look that one up too. 2-weapon fighting. Alright. Wait, is it improved? No. Alright. Your penalties and attack rolls for fighting with 2 weapons are reduced. The penalty for your primary hand lessens by 2, and the one for your afterhand lessens by 6. Oh wow. Okay. I guess the skull crushers are basically built for like 2 great swords or something. Okay. Fair enough. I think in this edition you can wield 2 heavy weapons if you're large or something like that. Oh wait, no. That just means the damage goes up. It's a special feat that lets you do that. That's right. Okay, and I'll worry about the feats later. What else? Did I do all the barbarian stuff? I did. Oh yeah, I have to put my money in. Before I forget. Yeah. Have to buy magic items. And then barbarian, I'm pretty sure it's 1d12. Yeah.